Yeah, how are you? Whose laugh is that? Yikes. Okay, Flex. Flex, thank you so freaking much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you having me.
Oh my God, this is legendary. We have Funk Master Flex on Queen Radio.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Having...
I am so excited. Now, I want to make sure my sound effects are good because I have awards to give out. Cocksucker Awards is getting given.
Wow.
Now, hold on. Wait, hold on. Where my bombs and where my bombs? Y'all took my bombs because Flex is here tonight? Y'all took my bombs because Flex is here?
I borrowed it.
You did?
I borrowed it.
Wait, hold on. Oh, here it is.
Yes! They can't see this as it's going on, right?
No.
They can't see it, so they don't...
They don't know.
There's a mirror. I gotta break this down. There's a mirror.
Break it down.
Now, is that like the bag has a little fur? You have the
that's
the
my
makeup.
little... I got that as a gift.
The makeup artist is here simultaneously.
Yeah.
Outfit's amazing.
Thank you. Ooh, well, this is dressed down, but you know I'm in my Burberry ting. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
You're
Can you
operating
guys
the
hear
phone.
me?
I like it.
Yes, give me the other thing. Now, I don't want to be...
And you really push the buttons. That's crazy.
Yes, babe. Are you... aren't you proud of me?
Yeah, I expected something different. I'm
really in the paint. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Pushing the button with the mirror. It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
The headphones are amazing. I like those.
And these are really my headphones, my actual Beat headphones. Can everyone hear me? I feel like I sound so low. I don't want to be taped, you guys.
Okay.
Do only my cameras tape me? Unless you're gonna get this edited for you guys. I don't want to be just put out there looking any old crazy old way. So Flex Booth, you guys. I mean, if you guys want to tape, but just make sure you know you just, don't do me. Don't do me.
Don't do you bad.
Don't do me.
Her whole thing, like her in it. Wow. What was that first award you said? It was the
Cocksucker.
How'd you come up with that? The Cocksucker Award.
Well, it really is somebody that inspired it. I won't say who, but
who got it last week? Because I missed that.
Oh, two women who put an actor on the internet for trying to feed his family by bagging up some groceries. You know, he was doing a job between his jobs.
Yes.
Jeffrey.
And you donated to him. You gave him.
Yes, but
$25,000.
by the way, we still haven't found a way to reach him. So if anyone is listening, I would love to contact. Let's make contact, you guys. I'm really excited. Okay, wait, hold on. Before we get into anything, because Flex, you know this is gonna be a legendary fucking show.
The disrespect.
Wait,
I need a good recap too, because
I know. I'm gonna give you what the fuck you came for. Surgery with the motherfucking.
I want a good recap.
All right, I just hold on before I get on.
That's your phone ringing?
I'm calling some. It's fucking Treyway. What's the fuck is good, nigga? What's good?
Fucking Treyway. You know what the fuck going on? What up, little nigga?
No, I'm here. We here. Flex and I are here. What do you want to say? I know you about to be on a flight. You came out with the Queen last night.
That's 6ix9ine?
That's 6ix9ine.
Yeah, you almost got jammed up.
Yeah. What up?
That's Flex. That's Flex.
Tell Flex I said what up. He talking to the king of his city, man.
I'm talking to the king of the city? You were in the crowd? Wow. Wow. And Queen?
Tell Flex he talking to the lyrical god, you heard?
He said the lyrical god.
You heard what the fuck he said, Flex.
You know what? Now I'm gonna call you on that now. You said the lyrical god. So I need you to come up and freestyle. Now, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Now you said it. I'm gonna put you on the spot. You gonna come up and do a freestyle? You gonna come up?
I'm gonna come up.
No,
you don't got nothing on me.
He don't gotta do that. No, Flex, he don't gotta do that.
I'm gonna bring him and Don Q together.
Who's that?
Yeah, because they was sharing, you know, that they was gonna like do a little, little battle thing.
Oh
man, I ain't competing with these You heard? I'm gonna go over.
Tekashi,
do my thing. Yo.
Tekashi, do you want to say anything to the people? Do you want to say anything to these dick suckers who've been sucking my dick? Do you want to say anything to our fucking city? It's the the ball is in your court. Boo, what's good?
Yo, why you stealing my lines? Yo, you is crazy. But anyway, to everybody who's listening, to all the viewers, to all the shit, listen to me. I'm the king of New York. That's bottom line, what it is. And you can't compare someone who's been in the game for. It's like you can't compare someone who's been in the game for 10 years plus. You know what I'm saying? Straight to someone who just came in the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. As you can't hop on the hate train. You know what I'm saying? The dick riding bandwagon stupid ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. So like it's like me coming in and saying I'm better than Drake. Which I am, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Nicki, you gonna answer that, Nicki? You gonna answer that? Now I'm putting everybody on the spot. Nicki, you gonna answer that? Okay.
He all right. He good. He chilling. He joking. He good. Be quiet.
Niggas know the vibes.
You know what I'm saying? No, but Tekashi, real things. And I want to go on record having said, shout out to Kanye for linking up with Tekashi. Everybody know he's super talented. And I want to thank him for Kanye for linking up with my little baby. 6ix9ine is really my little baby, and I don't give a fuck what you niggas got to fucking say. Suck my dick.
Before, you hear me? You hear me, Nick? Before I hang up, yo, Flex, before I hang up, to all the viewers listening, I would like to take this time to announce that me and Nick in a relationship, and I'm new boy.
You want to take this time to announce?
Yeah.
This time?
And you know that's exactly why new boy don't fuck with me no more. Get the fuck off my phone, 6ix9ine. All right, bye, baby. I love you. He's on a long flight right now, so he really just called us from the plane. He's on a long I'm trying to Instagram my Queen Radio link. He's on a flight right now going to Colombia.
Wow.
Like he's doing his thing. Like I must say,
I'm a fan of his.
Yes.
I'm a very big fan of his, and I get a lot of flack for playing it. I get a lot of flack for liking it.
Okay, but now Kanye has openly shown that he fucks with him. Jay has, so now what? Now what? Now everybody gonna be on the bandwagon now? Now they gonna dick suck now? Like, come on.
You know what it is about 6ix9ine that people lost track of, and what I judge it on? He was making music, and I know he's a little energetic and sometimes goofy on social media, but when you play his records in the club,
they bang.
The street cats react to them.
Absolutely.
That's how I knew he was something.
Absolutely.
That's me. I just put it out there. That's all.
And that's it. And you gotta really just give the people the opportunity to choose. That's it. That's what we,
That's fair.
That's it. Okay. Now, G. Roberson is in the building. Now, what is happening? What is happening with the situation? Are they sending my link in real quick? The new link? Okay. I might have a surprise in a second. Now, there's something that I want to play. You guys, what is this? What am I doing? Who's playing something? Okay, where's that link, Booth? Plug it in and play this real quick. And then I'm going to come back. I want y'all to listen to this, and then give me 2 minutes, and I'm going to come right back.
I got nice food up here and everything.
I'm the queen, Flex.
Nice. There's good snacks.
Yeah, I'm the queen, boo. You know my team on point.
A lot of good snacks, a lot of good food. I love it. I'm lit. Now, I've been meaning to ask you, Nicki, I know your head barb.
Okay.
Who's second in command, Bob? Because I've never met that person. Does that person exist, or there's no? Look, you can't tell me.
Who would be the second in command?
Yeah,
Barb?
is there a
second? No.
No, is there a second person?
I don't think so.
Who handles the barbs when you're not around? That's what I was wondering.
You.
No, I didn't.
Well, you've been doing that today.
Thank you for thank you for the barbs for accepting me back. I appreciate it.
Right?
Yeah.
They was child.
And I'm glad that I'm friends with you again before you got this radio show.
Oh,
and I didn't have to be cocksucker of the week. Oh, that's a terrible. I'm sorry. Is that even it? What's the right word?
Cocksucker of the day.
man.
Yeah, and sometimes it's gonna get cocksucker of the week. Now somebody just made the cocksucker. Somebody just made the cocksucker of the day. Look, Flex, they made the cocksucker of the day award. Wow.
I can't wait to distribute that.
Right. Okay, so play. So how press play on that, and then let's come back.
Like the same way your kid.
No, from the beginning.
I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? But I'm my mother's kid. Like the same way your kid is your baby, I'm my mother's baby. You know, if my mom was to be scrolling down and she see people talk about me, that will hurt her feelings. That will
bring it back.
Nothing is off limits. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for?
Bring it back.
But I'm my mother's kid. Nothing is off limits. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? But I'm my mother's kid.
Stop it. I didn't expect this.
Now, hold on now. Okay. So let me just say this. The other night, I was a part of something so mortifying and so humiliating to go through in front of a bunch of upper echelon, and it's not about white or black. It's about upper echelon people who are, you know, people who have their lives together. The way they passed by looking at this disgusting commotion, I will never forget. I was mortified. I was in Alexander Vautier gown, okay, off the motherfucking runway. Okay, and I could not believe how humiliated it all felt because we, and I use we loosely, and I'm gonna clarify how we made ourselves look. And I'm gonna get back, but before I go, I wanna say that I would never discuss anyone's child. And it's so sad that for someone to pin that on me because I'm the bad guy and they know people would believe them. So let me just go on record having said, I would never talk about anyone's child or parenting. I don't care about anyone's parenting. I don't give a shit. And it's so crazy to me that people always need to make Onika the bad guy. If you're right in whatever you're doing, you don't ever have to make someone into the bad guy. Just speak your truth. When you have to say that I said or did something that you know I've never said or did,
I didn't see it. Where was that? Where
no
did
clue.
It come from?
No clue. I have no clue. I just want to let the world know that Onika Tanya Mirage would never, has never, and will never speak ill of anyone's child. I am not a clown. That's clown shit. And what is the other thing that's clown shit is telling the world that someone said something just so that you don't feel fucking dumb for looking dumb, for doing dumb shit. You knew that when that footage came out, you was about to look fucking dumb. So your publicist, who also looked dumb, standing there about to tape, thinking somebody's about to get snuffed or something with the phone camera out.
And that's not what you be doing.
Okay, so they hurried up and put out a statement. And you know what? I'm such an ill-ass bitch. I didn't even feel the need to defend myself that night and say, I didn't say this, I didn't do this, I didn't stop no bags. Give me a break. But I'm gonna get it.
I didn't understand how did bags stop.
I'm gonna get in. It's a bunch of lies, but I'm gonna get into it. I just want everybody to marinate for 2 minutes. I'm finna come. But we did hear this woman who accused me of saying something about her child just say that nothing's off limits, even talking about people's kids, because she has built her career off of sympathy and payola. Play Barbie Dreams. Let's go. Why don't you get her, Brooke? Brooke is here and Rye's here. So excited to have my girls in the building tonight. Okay. So let me get back to what I was saying. The other night, I dressed up really, really nice, and I looked so beautiful. Shout out to my team. My glam team has been really killing it. And so much went down, but one of the things that went down was just horrendous accusations about me that never, ever happened. from a person who literally did tell a male rapper not to do my video, not to be in a video with me. And you know, he listened. He didn't do it. I never bitched and moaned about it. I never spoke about it. People know it's so easy to now say Nicki Minaj stops my bags. She's stopping my bags. They know it's so easy to say that and for people to believe them. So I saw someone write a lot of, well, they didn't write it. Their publicist wrote it. Wrote a lot of lies about me, and I never normally defend myself, but I can't do that anymore. I have to defend myself and let people know these lies are ridiculous. And if I were to tell you the real things about some of these people, you would be on the fucking floor. So let's see. Do we have that girl on the phone? There's somebody that I want to get on the phone really, really quickly before I get into some things, because we gonna get into some things. This is about to be be clear. We gonna have to get into some things, okay? Thank you, Brooke. And you ask her some of the things, because you've been talking to her. Now we can hear her on the mic.
All right. Hi, Clarissa. How are you?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can she hear me?
Clarissa?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Hi, Clarissa. You're on Queen Radio. How are you?
Hi, Nicki. How you doing? I'm good.
I'm fine. Now tell us why Brooke reached out to you and what you want to let the people know, because there's millions of people listening, and we wanted to hook up and be there for you. What you wanted to let the people know today?
Brooke, you said to tell you what Brooke kicked me up about?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you want to talk
Okay,
about?
when she inboxed me, she asked me to give her my phone number so I could come on air and talk about what happened between me and Cardi B.
And what happened? What was that?
Back in 2014, she had posted up an Instagram video. So this was right before she got on Love and Hip Hop, and you know, she made a video talking about her teeth. She was basically saying like, "Oh, I'm not fixing my teeth. I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say." Whatever she was saying. So I had commented on it, and I was like, "Well, you know, you should just get them done or whatever." Not saying it like in a bad way, but I'm just saying like, you saying you don't care what you say, but just do it, whatever. So once that happened, she went to my Instagram, and she must have read my bio. And my bio is saying rest in peace to my son that passed away. So when she read my bio, that's when she came back at me with the comment and was like, "Oh, bitch, that's why you shouldn't have been on drugs. Maybe your baby would have been alive." She was like, "Fuck you and your kids," and it was just like a whole bunch. She called my son a monkey.
So are you a black woman, ma'am?
Yes, I'm Puerto Rican and black.
Okay. She called your child a monkey. Your dead child. Rest in peace to your child. She called your child a monkey and said if you wouldn't have been doing some nonsense that your child would have been alive, and she doesn't know you.
Yeah, she was saying if I would have gone for drugs and all this other stuff, my son would have been alive.
Okay, because we just
never been on drugs.
You've never been on drugs.
Never. I don't even.
They can hear it.
Take it off speaker.
Oh, you've never been on drugs. You had something about your dead child in your bio, and you were hit up by her saying, "Ha ha ha, that's good. That's why your baby died, and maybe they wouldn't have died," and you're calling your dead child a monkey.
Yeah, she didn't hit me up directly in DMs. It was underneath one of her posters as a comment.
Oh, okay. We have the screenshot of it. I just wanted to hear it from your mouth because, you know, so very often I let people do a lot of bullshit talking about me, and people around the world believe it, but they don't know what type of disgusting pig this person is. So thank you so much for calling. I will hit you back after the show, my darling. I'm sure the bars would like to give you a nice, lovely donation, my darling. Thank you. Bye.
That sound after you talk is so
Calling a dead child a monkey, but telling people somebody talked about your child that never talked about your motherfucking child so you can get some fucking sympathy points.
It's called burn. Burn.
Now, we gonna get in this.
I'm done anyway. I might as well just talk. I'm done anyway.
Now, we gonna get into some things because I'm tired of people fucking lying on me. So we gonna get into some things. Now, you want to talk about stopping bags, but it's two innocent girls in a strip club right now that ain't did nothing but go to the strip club and get money. Now they can't get no money, so who's stopping bags? Because you got grown-ass fucking men showing up to where the fuck they at and where they work at. They can't feed their kids. They can't feed their fucking family. They can't feed their fucking family because you mad at what another man sticking his dick inside of.
Oh, my gosh.
You mad. You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's the problem with so many black women and women, period. Oh, because she's not black. Because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that, too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches!
Just glad I fixed myself up before she got this show. Just glad I fixed myself up.
To freedom! These are the women going hard for her. The roaches. When the lights come out. They scrambling. The roaches, child. We roaches. Black women's is roaches now, child.
Be clear.
We roaches, be clear.
Be clear. Nicki's
now, I'm going to say, no. So there are two beautiful women right now who have been accused of whoever they slept with and, whatever. And so they were, allegedly attacked and are cut up everywhere, but not by women, men. You sending men to beat on women.
I need some clarity on it. You said, say that one more time. I missed,
Let me tell you, but I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to preface it by saying this. What's sad is that a lot of times a man can hurt a woman so badly that she no longer even knows who she's angry at.
Correct.
And what happens is, first of all, let's get up a 1-800 number for postpartum depression.
I like that sound.
Because let me tell you something. That's nothing to joke about. It's nothing to joke about. You just had the biggest blessing of your life with a child, and in 2 weeks, you have attacked 3 women, 1 at Fashion Week, and left looking the way you left looking so that people could point their fingers at our culture and at our community and laugh at us some more?
The knot was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. You could say it. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. The knot was nuts. Can I ask you a question, Nicki?
No, wait, hold on, Flax. No? Hold that thought. No, because I don't want to forget this.
Okay. I'm here.
Hold on. The Lord gave you a blessing of a beautiful bundle of joy. And the only thing on your mind once you gave birth was to attack people and to stop their bags. Let me tell you something. A woman cannot give your man pussy if he doesn't stick his dick in there. Who are you angry at, sweetheart? You got these women crying and scared to leave their house. And you want to talk about stopping bags? This is disgusting. Because you know they can't afford security. So you scaring these girls to death and they can't even come to work anymore? And you want to let your publicist write something about stopping bags? Do you know what the fuck it is to sit in your fucking room for hours and days at a time writing raps? You came into my fucking culture. I never had to fuck a DJ to play my songs. You calling black women roaches? You getting girls beat up because of what your man doing?
I didn't think she was going to go this hard.
No, real bitches never do that. You never attack the woman. You never attack the woman. You take that up with your fucking man. Fuck out of here.
I got my phone in my hand, but I'm not even looking at it. Just have the phone here.
You're angry and you're sad, and this is not funny, and this is not about attacking. This is about get this woman some fucking help. This woman is at the best stage in her career, and she's out here throwing bottles and throwing shoes? Who the fuck is gonna give her a fucking intervention? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. You niggas don't care until somebody's fucking dead. You niggas want somebody to fucking die until y'all stop. Until y'all stop this bullshit laughing at this shit. This shit ain't fucking funny. You put your hands on certain people, you gonna die. Period. And y'all sitting here like making this shit a joke? I'm not the bitches in a strip club. And I'm not a bitch on a reality show. My money is very fucking long, too. Let's come back. Go ahead, Flex. Let's go.
Play something?
Yeah, play something.
Okay.
We are here. We are here.
Yes, we are.
Flex, what do you think so far? This is your first time on Queen Radio. Tell the people what you're feeling, what you're going through.
I enjoyed it very much. I had a little 15-minute party time up top. Yeah. And then you ran in, you got right to the business. You grabbed the headset and the headphones. I saw you manning the controls. So I like it. I'm having a good time. We're reaching a lot of people. That's good. We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you going to be on tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to go 7 o'clock. I'm going to shoot over there. I'm going to shoot over to Hot 97 and do a little something.
Okay. The Bobs are still going to be listening to you.
Yeah. You know what? I have learned. Leave
this man alone. Y'all
they start slow.
I know.
They start slow. They don't go right at you. What they start is in the comments is, what you doing? You think we don't see you? It starts slow.
Really?
And if they smell fear...
See, that's what happens. That's what happens. So there's a DJ Spin something.
Oh, you gave it to him? He's a good guy.
Flex.
He didn't mean it like that.
I don't know him. He did.
It was just a party element. He was in a party element.
I just know he had to turn them comments off. But I do not know him.
That's when y'all know that y'all won. Yes. That's when you know y'all won.
Yo, they went in on him. But anyway, but Tekashi hit him on FaceTime yesterday when we went to this little
clean him
event. Up? Yeah. It was funny, though. I mean, again, I don't know him. And by the way,
50 threw him out there.
Shut up. Wait, shout out to 50. We gotta play 50 How to Rob. Play 50 How to Rob at some point, Flex, because I want to shout out 50 because he's been one. Oh, which reminds me, I have to give out 3 awards real quick.
He's always been there with you, though. He's always been there with you.
Look, I want to say something really quick. Shout out to my borough queens. Mm-hmm. Now, Flex, what I want to say really, really quick, because I have 3 King Awards to give away. King of the Week Awards. But before I say that, I want to just say my borough is so legendary. It's so crazy that these iconic people from Queens, whether they rap or not, they end up having very long careers. Long-standing. So I looked at 50, LL, and Nas. They all 3 still living good, eating good. Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying that's a big deal because a lot of rappers, they can't fall back for a second and do this and so I just want to say, could it be that Queens MCs are just smarter or smarter? You know what I mean?
I am from the Bronx. There's a Bronx person in the room. I'm here. I'm right here. I'm here. I'm here.
Ciao.
I think we're all strong. I think that, Queens has been a little stronger than the Bronx. Over time, yes.
Over time,
Over time, yes. I want to give it to you on that.
I was looking over time, and I was
over time, yes. I'll agree with you on that.
The rappers, long term, I'm like, wow, they always are able to, and they always end up, to me, seem like becoming good actors as well. Like Fifth is a good actor. Yes. LL is a great actor. Nas even got in his acting chops, and I think Nas is gonna. I was telling him he should get back into movies and stuff like that.
When were you telling him that?
Not recent.
I was just curious.
Shut up. But literally Probably like 6 months ago, probably.
Okay, I'm just trying to put a calendar together.
Yeah, I know. But I think, it goes, it shows. But, so my 3 King Awards, King of the Week Awards, one is going to Fifth, the next one is going to 6ix9ine, and the next one is going to my little baby, Little Uzi. And I'm going to tell you why.
Philly?
Well, yes, he did come out with me, but that's not it. Because shout out to A$AP Ferg. He also came out. I love Ferg, by the way. But it wasn't that.
Harlem.
Shout out to Harlem. But it wasn't that. It was that Uzi checked up on me. You see who people really are when some stuff is going down. Some people will just sit back and just see you going through some stuff and kiki and laugh at, or whatever. And some people will hit you and say, yo, are you okay? Is there anything I can do to help you? What do you need from me? Like, I'm going to let you know this. I take that very seriously. Because I am the type of person that I don't really make like industry friends. Like, I'm not an industry person but I pay attention to the people who give the loyalty and love back because it's so few and far between. I find myself always giving out so much love and loyalty to people and not getting a lot of it in return, So Uzi didn't do it publicly like Fifth and 6ix9ine, but what he did behind the scenes meant so fucking much to me. And so he's getting my 3rd King Award of the week today. The Barbie Dreams video is coming out today. It's directed by Hype Williams. And I was in here. That's why I couldn't really kind of focus because I was in here editing a little bit. And I just approved the last moments. And my hairstylist Tay is in here. He's so fucking hype. He cannot wait for y'all to see these fucking fashions, chow, on my motherfucking head. Hi, Patty Duke. D-Biggs is here. He just walked in thinking he cute. So shout out to, so the glam squad for the Barbie Dreams video was Tay, Aaliyah, and Brett, my baby. They did a great job. I'm really excited. I wore Christian Cowan in the video. I was supposed to go to his show and I couldn't make it. And so I want to just send a lot of love out to him because when y'all see what he got me in, I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm wearing in the video, and you guys are going to fucking love it. And, of course, Brett is hitting me. What? He just hit me. I ain't reading that. Okay, so I have my good girlfriends here today, Ra and Brooke. And
hey, boo. Hey, y'all.
they looking very cute, okay?
And so are
you. They looking very succulent. And is Jean in the building?
Right here.
Don't you look at them. Don't come near them.
You was checking them out?
Yes, because yes, they happen to be very well endowed. They both have very sexy bodies, okay? And they both, they're girly girls. They're always sexy and stuff.
Well, thank you.
And so, but Jean, stay away.
I'm right here.
Let's keep his distance?
Yes.
You don't want him trying nothing.
No. Well, child, because I don't want you to get with Ra's husband. or
my husband from Queens.
Right. I just don't want
She said I don't want no smoke.
These girls' husbands are next type time. Okay.
Turn quick up here, boy. It can turn quick.
On a dime.
Gene, we love you. We love you. Family.
Yes. Now, I want to start by saying, before I get into this next segment of the show, I want to start by saying to everyone who's tuned in today with us, I want to thank you. God bless you guys for supporting this. This is something that will become legendary and probably duplicated over and over and over many times. I want to thank the entire team that makes this happen all the time. I always say, I've always worked. I was never had like money and stuff. Like I worked, and so it feels like I have an actual job with this for some reason, and it's kind of exciting. So I just want to thank everyone who tunes in. We are already the #1 show.
It's amazing.
We are already since we started doing this show. We've been breaking records with every show. And so it just feels good because people are tuning in. We don't have, I don't think there's anything like Queen Radio out there. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. There's nothing like Queen Radio out there. Like, you know, I'm a young chick.
That's because it's no other you.
You're going hard.
Talk to her like that.
You're going hard.
How am I going hard, Flexito?
Well, listen, you're in tune with what's going on, right? And you're enjoying it. I'm getting that energy from you, that you're enjoying it.
And by the way, I was really enjoying Fashion Week. I'm at such a good place mentally and spiritually. I had such a huge weight on my shoulder with the album. Having not put out my album yet, it was really weighing heavily on me. And I put my album out, and I just want to enjoy my fucking life and career. And you go to some beautiful event, and then, you know, shout out to Ra.
They're giving the cosign head nod. It's so nuts. You can't jump into nowhere now.
Now, what I want to say is this, because this is such a bigger story. Now, I do have to give out my first cocksucker of the day award, and then I'm gonna get to Brooke and Ra. My first cocksucker of the day award goes to the cartoonist who drew a picture of Serena Williams.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I have been talking about this for the last couple, I don't know, you know, because every time a black woman says they don't agree with something going on in their own career, job, workplace, they get labeled as angry, they get labeled as troublemaker or having a meltdown. Or if y'all watch that tennis game and you telling me that this woman had a meltdown because she was saying, no, this is not fair how I'm being treated. Black women are no longer allowed to say that they are being unfairly treated. Without being told that they're on drugs, that they're having a meltdown, that they're a sore loser, that they're
angry,
bitter, miserable. Give me a fucking break. And this needs to stop. And I want to name the cartoonist that did this. Who is it? I have to. I'm sorry. Now, he's getting my first cocksucker of the day award because he made a cartoon illustrating Serena, who by the way, our culture and our community loves this woman's body, by the way, okay? Poppin'. Homegrown, al natural.
Poppin'.
You feel what I'm saying? We love her body. And you drew this woman trying to be funny or trying to look like you trying to make fun of her or some shit. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? No, but where's there was an at name, his cartoon. There was an at. Okay, here, I see it. Okay. Mark Knight. Okay, right. So on Twitter, he is at Knight Cartoons. KNIGHT.
Barb, oh, he did him dirty. Come on. She just threw you to the barbs.
No. So my thing is this. Nope.
They're gonna get him.
My thing is this. And I am all for people having freedom. You know, I'm not getting on him in terms of saying you're not allowed to express yourself. But I just feel like you went out of your way to make her look badly, physically badly. And this is a sexy woman. And by the way, who gives a fuck about all of that? She's a legend in these streets. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are not allowing this done to our own anymore. Like, it has to stop. She demonstrated grace. She demonstrated passion. There is a difference between passion and a fucking meltdown. Why the fuck is everyone allowed to be passionate but black women? Why? Give me a break. So Mark Knight, you getting cocksucker today.
You want to give his Twitter address again? So the Barb's really get down there, right?
No, and Barb's, please. This is not about, you know, tearing this man down, because I don't want to do that. I just want to know, why did you paint a photo, draw a picture of this legend in our community, making her look like this? Like some sort of an animal having a temper tantrum. She's,
you know what? it's that syndrome of someone being on top for a long time and being successful. And sometimes people just want to join on that bandwagon to when they see it's called hopping on the wave and a little bored of her success. But she's obviously, by the way she displayed herself, she's not taking it. She's not going to sit down for it and let it happen to her that way. So commend her for handling herself.
Yeah, I'm happy she spoke up. People don't understand. Once you get to a certain level in your career, you have to be quiet about everything, and it eats away at you inside. It's like I went from being the most outspoken person on the come-up DVDs and everything, you know, to all of a sudden you are now imprisoned by your fame. You can't speak because you're called...
It gets judged differently.
Yeah.
It gets judged differently when you get to a certain level.
Absolutely.
It does.
So I had to sit down with Serena Williams. We just shot a commercial for... We shot a commercial with me, her, and Nas actually in the commercial. And they used Majesty's song. And, you know, she's...
You just saw Nas.
No, because we did not shoot the same day. Okay. You know what? Get off my phone. I hate you. The barbs probably told you to ask me these things. Because I saw them telling you, yeah, you better make sure she answered real questions.
I know they had questions. They had Meek questions. You know what? Can I ask? How'd you your take? Meek and Drake, they vibe.
Oh, this what we doing?
I was just wondering. I was just wondering what you felt. I know you saw it. Did you see it?
This what we doing now?
How'd you feel?
So let me tell you what he did. He is such a skilled broadcaster.
I baited you.
He is such a skilled. He's so fucking good at his job.
I had your eye contact and everything. I went for it.
That he did it in a joking way to pull me in so that I wouldn't have the defense mechanisms up. And then he slipped it in there. Pause real quick. You feel me?
But her being a skilled artist, what she did is she just took 45 seconds before she answered the question. So I've learned that from her. And there's only about 7 artists that could do that, by the way. I know all 7, so I know when I bump into them. So I shouldn't. It's your show. So
It's absolutely okay.
I was wondering what you thought.
So I'm very happy. Let me tell you what I do know about both of them. I know for a fucking fact that it had been weighing heavily on both of these niggas. And so when I step back and just look at it as just a human being, I'm happy and proud. Now, I would be lying if I said Drake and I didn't have a whole conversation about this, where I told him, man, what? I don't think, you know. Because I was still in the mode of things that Meek, you know, did. And then seeing the relief that they both got from it and seeing it be so genuine, like, if you know them, you know that this has been weighing heavily on them, because it's not about who's more successful or any of that. It's just about, man, when you know that you've known someone and y'all was cool and you actually truly liked them as a person at one time, and then something small became something big, and then now you guys hate each other and you carrying that, it's something that is just, until it's dealt with, it feels horrible. Like, it just feels like it's eating away at you, you know? But no matter what you do, you got to make sure you're not in the same building with this person. You got to make sure that, you know. So I'm happy for them. And seeing that right after this fucking brawl that, at the fucking biggest fucking party of Fashion Week, I just felt so embarrassed. Like, this is not supposed to happen. Okay.
Right. It wasn't. Yeah. It didn't feel. I was curious. Like, how did that even get to you guys were in the same area or space?
I can't do that because of legal reasons.
Okay.
I can't discuss anything about
keep
around.
It easy.
I can't discuss anything around it. I just wanted to, because by the way, people who didn't listen to this show today are gonna take bits and pieces from what other people are saying, not even knowing what I really said.
Twitter's lit already.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to understand where this is coming from. This is coming from a place of, don't you know how blessed you are?
You know what? As you put it together, and I haven't looked at it like that since, it shouldn't have happened there.
Never.
That's a place and that type of event where a lot of artists before you have laid a groundwork to get to that place.
We couldn't even get in, Flex.
Correct.
We
10 years ago, 15.
We couldn't even get into these places.
That wasn't going to happen. And nothing should have happened there. I agree with you, 1,000%.
But also, the reason why you claim it happened is fucking stupid too. People are gonna talk about you, and I told you this to your face. I said you gotta get thick skin, baby girl. People gonna say the most horrendous things about you, and if you give all these people this much power over you, they're always gonna know how to push your buttons, and you're gonna send yourself fucking crazy. Be happy with your blessings. They're overflowing. Be happy. Be proud. So I have Ra and I have Brooke here. Now, I'm really curious to know, you guys, what is your take on when should a woman ever approach the other woman and beat them down or have them beat down when they find that their man is doing something that their man shouldn't be doing? At what point? And y'all can talk, and I'm gonna be quiet, and y'all got the floor.
Guys can't get slaughtered up here today. Come on, this type of talk.
I just want to know, and Booth, you can feel free to jump in. Everybody, let me know, Brooke and Ra.
My opinion is that obviously we're not supposed to advocate violence, but it does happen, and the only time hands should be thrown between a woman regarding a man is if that person was your friend at one point.
Now, that's true. I
okay?
agree that.
If we were not friends, it's all fair.
Yeah, you don't
all
owe me any
you
loyalty.
Niggas is for everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Except my husband. Except my husband.
Niggas is for everybody unless he carries himself differently.
Sounds like talk that goes on behind the scenes.
I'm just saying, I don't think it's right to go there with a woman because your man is not being raped. He's not being forced to do this.
Right.
And at the end of the day, when you do that and your man goes back to that bitch, you just gonna fuck him better.
Yeah.
That's true. Right?
Sometimes women are enticing to a man and they know what turns a man on at drawing him in. Do you agree or disagree?
I do. I get it. But
if you have a man that is that weak,
you're double teaming me. No problem.
I'm ready. If you have a
man, double team all the time. Right?
Yes. This is double team right here.
You were gonna say.
Let me tell you, if your man is that weak and he can't hold himself from that temptation, then he's not your man. He's not the man for you.
So the woman is not at fault in any way.
I'm sexy. Okay, I'm sure that it's men. I'm sure when I walk in a room, that men are looking at me, right? That doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong with it.
I agree.
But if I'm turning each and every man down, right, and a man is still coming because I'm going, I'm saying
social media, because you're saying coming and we're doing it as if we're in
social media.
Okay, social media.
So if it's a man in my DMs,
if the chick is super DMing the dude in his,
let me tell you, it's chicks that's on Instagram all the time, and I see them liking my husband's pictures, liking the ones from 100 years ago, like they all in there, whatever.
52nd week.
And listen, and my husband better not blink, and he knows that, and he doesn't, because we have been through that already.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
And if he does, who you deal with?
I'm dealing with him. I'm not dealing with her. She's doing what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to do that. She is a whore. She is a rat. She is a sack chaser. Like, I know exactly what.
Sack chaser.
Yeah, I know exactly what she looking at his page and exactly what she see. I know if she look at my page and she see how nice
you
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I'm not mad
deal with
at her.
your man.
Yes.
You don't go and attack somebody else, but that's just super weird.
But then
and
we know that means there be no confrontations.
At any cost, anything that somebody does to you and you're expected to defend yourself, the tables are turned.
Yes.
You can't think we not one. We are tight as what?
Exactly.
We gonna protect each other.
Exactly.
We're talking ladies, or we're talking the relationship
women
between women
everything.
and men?
We got each other's back at all costs. This is what it is. And people should respect and understand that.
Yes.
Listen, my thing is this. It's your responsibility and it's your job as a queen, if you are a queen, to train your man.
Train.
And she's not saying it in the sense of a dog.
Nicki, I can't walk in the street. If you use the word train and I am standing here, you're going to jam me up.
Not cuss me out.
I'm saying you're using the word train.
Not in the sense of a pet or a dog, but it's
But
just
you
like
said train.
All right, so it's like if I want my husband to do something and I want him to do something that he doesn't. If he leaves the toilet seat up, and I'm like, babe, can you stop leaving the fucking toilet? He gonna keep leaving it up, but I say, baby, you know what? You've been doing really good putting that toilet seat down, and I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
What does he get rewarded with? What does he get rewarded
But you
with?
forgot to put it down this morning. So
And don't you
do it
train?
again.
Okay.
And don't y'all train
You feel
y'all
me?
women how y'all like certain things?
Exactly.
Like I like it when you do it like
a
this.
give
I
and
like
take.
it whether it's cooking, whether it's
Exactly.
sexual, whatever it is. You teach your
So you
woman
train your woman,
exactly
we
how
train
you
our
want.
men.
Okay.
I don't, Maria. I didn't say I trained you. I don't want them doing this to me. Listen.
That's his wife.
What it is look, it's a mutual exchange of trying to keep each other happy.
That's fair.
That's
And
where I'm at.
training
Yes.
each other.
In a
Yes.
respectful way. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the same thing, but you do it together because it makes a relationship more
I
loving.
didn't feel
one's-
together when you guys first brought it up.
All right.
It felt,
So what's a better word for train?
No, train was a good word, but I felt you guys were going into with training men.
No.
No.
It goes both ways, especially in a marriage. And you're married, so you understand
You're
that.
training your man right now because if he's listening to this, it makes him fall into a certain position.
He loves me right now.
Of course,
you
but
know?
that's the retrain. Because when y'all repeating it and you hearing it, and then your man's going, "You heard what she said, nigga. Stay focused." So I'm hip to all of that y'all were just putting across right here. But I will stay in my place. It's 3-1. I am listening.
My husband has trained me too. I do the things that he likes.
Absolutely.
I give him what he wants, what he needs.
I believe
Even
women
if-
should be submissive
Yes,
to their man.
and so do I. I'm all about that.
After he's been trained.
Because that's when you deserve the submission. Exactly. That's when you deserve it. That's when you get
After he's been
rewarded.
trained.
Very
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Very
yes.
true.
I'm trained. I'm staying in my place. I'm waiting till you guys talk.
I'm glad. Shout out to Maria.
Yes.
So anyway, so my thing is this. No one's man is safe from temptation. No one's man is off limits. If you go anywhere, there are going to be beautiful women everywhere in this world, especially if they work in this industry in this type of strip environment. They're literally paid to get a nigga dick hard.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if your man is frequenting these places,
The strip club.
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, okay.
Just
when I was
But
with
keep it a buck.
when I was with Meek, he knew we had a big discussion many times in the beginning, and he understood and respected how it made me feel. So throughout our relationship, you very rarely saw him at a strip club because he knew like it didn't look good. To be in a relationship, to do that, now if I go, putting my ass in some nigga face, you're gonna be mad.
Correct.
So why would I want a bitch ass in your face?
Right.
It's all about treating people how you want to be treated. But now on the flip side, if your man is in the strip club and you ain't there, and bitches come and do their job to make him feel good. And he end up saying, "Yo, shorty was good. Let's go back to the room." You know what I'm saying? The boom, boom, room, whatever. That's
Pow.
not on her.
Right.
That's on him.
That situation, when you describe it like that, absolutely.
That's their job.
Yes.
This is this
I get
woman's
it.
job to arouse this man. And if you don't get it after you were in a strip club, sweetheart, let me explain something. Let me say something else. Let me say Let me say something else. Let me say something else.
Damn it.
How you feel taking money and food out these women's mouths when this was how you fed your family not too long ago?
Right.
How you know?
Can I
You
put
don't
this
ever
out?
care until it's them that's feeling
Exactly.
Imagine if
Devil's
someone
advocate,
no,
devil's
hold on.
advocate.
Imagine if someone did that to you. You used to have to get by on going to the strip club and dancing, and you know what I mean. Imagine if someone came there, had men and a bunch of people throwing bottles at you and hurting you and harming you, stopping you from being able to. What you came from this environment, and this is what you do to the other girls who are coming up now, trying to get their own little money, trying to pay their bills. How is that real? How do people that be claiming so real be doing the most fraud shit? That's not okay. That what you doing to these girls. This is unfair. It's disgusting. Like, Take it up with him and knock it off, because let me tell you what won't change. Who he is and his actions. Unless he wants them to change, they won't. And I want to make this very clear. I have no beef with Offset, and this is in no way to make anybody look bad or anything. But I have to be a voice for these women.
He's getting murdered up here.
No, he's not. No,
Okay,
it's not
okay.
like that, Flex.
All right.
People are, you taking it that way because you're not understanding the depth to what I'm saying.
Okay,
This
I'm
is not
listening.
about Offset. This is about there's a hurt woman out here running around, running wild, and there's a reason she's doing these things. She's doing these things for a reason. So my thing is like this. Offset can do what he wants to do, and it's none of my business. But it becomes my business when you start making false accusations about me, and then I don't get a chance to defend myself. You understand? And then I have to pull out my receipts and show people who you really are. Because I've never stopped any bag. Definitely none of yours. But you are right now stopping women's bags in the same line of work that you just came from. Claiming you so real and trying to make people feel sorry for you. Talking about, oh, my kid. What the fuck? Like, do this make any motherfucking sense to you?
Nope, they talked about Jesus, so, and what he do. Like, you cannot be offended for every single comment. Like, I have 3 children. 2 of them are grown. 1 of them is a teenager with mental health issues. I cannot take offense to bitches that don't like me and have something rude to say. Like, it rolls off my shoulders. Like, I know.
It should.
That's what social media is. That's what social media
And
is.
that's what they're supposed to do. I don't expect, but it's kind of like, this is how I really feel. Like, I feel like I'm rich, and I'm not talking about in the sense of finances. I'm talking about the sense of mentality and morals and respect. And it's like, people like that are broke because they're broken. And I don't even want to be around people like that. You know, it's kind of like you can't be even around me in my space, you know? And people that leave comments and that are nasty to other people in that sense, they're broke.
Absolutely.
They don't have, they're broken and they're broke.
I love that. Yes. I love
Nicki
that.
ad-lib is so dangerous.
They're broken. They're broken.
Yes.
Rob, what do you think these girls, because I know you know them, tell us a little bit about how they feeling right now. You know, since their bags been
First
stopped.
of all, they're beautiful girls.
Beautiful women.
They are.
And their job is to just get money. That's their job. That's what they're doing. They're working to make money, make a living for themselves. I think they feel fear right now, which is understandable. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. They're scared to go to work. They're scared to live their regular life. And it's not fair to them because like I was just saying, that's not going to change. They're 2 women. There's still millions of other women. So if it's not them, and this is not just with her, I'm talking about, if it's not them, it'll be somebody else. You can't beat up everybody that you don't like the situation. It's just impossible. My comment section right now is horrendous. I'm not even trying. You feel me? I'm not even trying. I'm not in there like, God, well, let me get. You cannot entertain every single thing. You have to choose your battles wisely. And this was one battle.
I think in the strip club environment, right? And new relationships, and it doesn't matter who it is.
Right.
I think it's just difficult all around. If you're in a new relationship and, you know, because girls go too to the strip club.
Of
you know,
course.
girls go, guys
go.
go.
Yeah.
We was
You
just
know,
there.
We were. We love the
birthday,
girls. Yeah.
No, yes, I'm saying, but you know, that does bring like a strain on anyone's relationship if that's not understood why one person is going, or if it's not understood that why the other person can't go.
Right.
Because if you're together and you go to the strip club, then there's nothing's being hidden, correct?
Right,
and if there's tipping or dancing going on, it's happening in front of him or her.
Yeah.
So that's really the problem, because it's okay, right? Correct? If you go together,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
everybody's
of
rolling,
course.
I do
Yes.
that. Yes.
Yes.
So maybe we should encourage women and men to take their spouses
think it's-
more.
I think so.
It's very
I think for
sexy.
any man to tell their woman that they cannot come with them to the strip club, I think it's an issue there.
I agree.
I think that's the issue. Like, why can't I come?
Mine goes with me.
Absolutely.
I'm one of those guys.
You know what?
She comes with me. If she doesn't want to
I
go,
can't
she
go
doesn't
with
go.
you. If I can't go with you, it's a
I'm
motherfucking
scoring
problem.
points
Exactly.
today.
Yes.
Ooh, I took the
Right.
alley-oop. I threw it. I talked about my girl. I'm trained.
Oh, yes, Black. Ooh.
I cannot.
I'm trained. here. I'm trained. They're training me up there to be a better man when I come home.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I think one point I want to make is, regardless of it all, I think women should deal with women, and when it gets to that, with the girls stopping the girls from going to work, and niggas need to know when it's not appropriate for you to enter in women's beefs.
Yes.
Because what happens is that women will scrap, will fight, will throw down, and we'll go home, we'll get dressed and keep it moving, and niggas get killed.
Exactly.
And that's when things escalate, and everyone loves to laugh and make fun until someone dies, and that's disgusting. I can't believe that happened. Yep. And everybody thinks they're a gangster. Yep. And everybody's tough in their own hood.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? And because of social media, people are saying such craziness, and niggas, stay in your lane. Men deal with men and let the women deal with the female shit.
Right.
And there's some of us bitches who act like men.
Exactly.
Spain King cleaned himself up, ladies. Stop being hard on him. He fixed it up. Okay. Well, it was just 2 records in the club. It was just a little energy.
I'm just saying that, but in general, people always try to like get involved in stuff that they know nothing about.
Right.
It's just like relax.
Stay out of it.
Relax.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's such bright lighting. When I'm in the studio, I like to have a like ambiance lighting, like it's nice and pinkish and dimish. The lighting is brighter in here today, you guys. Can we turn it down a little bit?
I think it's because I'm super dark. I'm super dark.
You need that extra light. Me too. That's how I feel like I always need more light.
I'm dark.
This chocolate skin.
These comments of, how are you so loyal to Nicki but wasn't loyal to Remy? I'm so tired of y'all. Let me tell you something. I was as loyal as they come to her, okay? From the moment she touched down on the concrete, I was right there. She couldn't drive. I drove around in my car. Every shoe she wore, I was a down-ass friend until she double-crossed me. Just because I don't go on social media and make an announcement about what she's done doesn't mean she hasn't done something. And for the record, Nicki and I have been friends for how long, Nick?
For the longest. I want to make people. I don't think people understand.
Yes,
I don't think people understand that you and I didn't become friends after you had an issue with someone else. We were friends while you were friends with her.
Thank you.
I mean, like people, and
I was trying to put shoes on Nick in 2014 and 2012. Hey, baby girl, I got my shoe line.
We had bumped into each other in the club. So people always get their facts, and the thing is, I normally don't clear things up. I don't defend myself, and then people just go with these wrong narratives. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like every now and then, it's just like, you know what? Maybe I need to start defending myself. Yep. It's time. Yep. You know, enough is enough.
Yep.
I mean, you picked a good bullhorn to use.
You're gonna do it big.
And that's the thing. When queens speak, they speak on their own radio show.
That's right. That's right.
You understand?
Yep. And I want to say this too, because I get these comments all the time. We dick riding. We this. The only dick that I'm riding is my husband's. First of all.
Hey, baby.
Second of all, I did not just become friends with Nicki either, or just became friends with Rod. Like, just because it's not posted on social media doesn't mean that it did not happen.
Do you know how often we're together, all of us, and you have no idea?
Because we're not thirsty to be putting it in people's face.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But when it matters, you know we there.
Exactly.
Right.
That part. On side.
Oh my God.
Obviously.
Stop, y'all. You guys, listen. Real. I don't want you guys to because this is not about like poking fun of being childish. This is about real bitches, is in the building with me today. I love them dearly. And I want to support them any way I can because they always support me. Prior to this shit, they always have been supportive. And if you want to know the truth, well, with Brooke, I reached out to Brooke first by posting her as my Woman Crush Wednesday one time. So, fuck y'all be talking about? It's just like, come on. I get it that you guys are used to other celebrities having all these celebrity friends and all this, and maybe with me you don't really see that, so every time you do see it, you question it, but you don't have to question that, you guys.
Rest in peace to Mac Miller.
Oh my God,
definitely. It's so sad.
Flex, can you play something of his? Let's come back, and I didn't even get I didn't even get a chance to officially send my condolences to his family and his friends and his fans. So I want to just say that now, rest in peace to Mac Miller. I only met him one time went at a rehearsal with Ari, and he was a sweetheart, a gentleman. So that's all I will remember of him. And so it sucks. It's so sad, and so young, too young. So so God bless his family and everybody listening that loves him. Shout out to them.
I didn't, Nicki, and I'd love to know what you thought. I saw a lot of people posting him
that never fucked with,
that didn't know him.
Mm-hmm.
I was the first to say in his last couple years I didn't support his music.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Right.
And he had an album that came out recently. Nobody posted it.
No, right.
If nobody wished him happy birthday, no
when,
one. But
when was his birthday?
I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
But so then sometimes I'm not talking about his fans,
Mm-hmm.
but just to see sometimes DJs and other rappers who didn't give him a verse, DJs who didn't play his music, and I think we get caught up in that for likes and for being accepted, and I think people run to dig out any photo. When you gotta post a photo that's 10 years old, 7 years old with outfits on that is not even current. You ain't been talking to this brother, bro. And then it's what we should be teaching the youth, because he did have a depression, drug issue happening, and I think myself included, I think sometimes we do not try to explain to the youth, the young artists that are coming up in the music business, that this business doesn't love you. It doesn't care for you.
Absolutely.
It is in no way
God.
trying to help you.
Right.
And the people who come up to you and say that they're your friend is the person with the biggest and sharpest knife. And if you keep that in mind, especially the young ones coming through, and I know, and I don't, look, yeah, it may be age, the pill slash opium slash the syrup and everything else, all of that is opening you up for bigger and more drugs as you get older. When you start that at an age like you're starting that in your teens, bro.
That's true.
And there's a video of Mac Miller, young, singing "Rapper's Delight," and you could tell it was maybe, I don't know, he looked like he was 6 or 7, and that's before getting exposed, I guess, to what this world becomes. And social media, people need to take it with a grain of salt. Nobody loses on the gram. You'll never find somebody that says, "I just lost everything. My house just got repossessed."
Right.
It's awful.
Everybody's a winner, and
everybody wins on the gram. And
yeah.
if you take it as that, and the space that you're in, but for the young ones, man, and the young rappers, man, the drugs, man, it's not what you think. It's not cool. And you know what? Keep this in mind. Your label, your manager, your fake friends, they love when you're on that lean and you ain't coherent and you don't see and you don't understand and you can't keep track of your bank account.
They can take advantage of you. Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely, man. True. Like, so that's just my, rest in peace to Mac Miller. I'm not saying that that's what Mac Miller's life was. I don't know him well enough for that.
Yeah.
I don't, but, rest in peace and to his family. I hope they get enough strength to, and he has siblings from what I understand. I hope they get enough strength to get over such a tragedy, because the way social media moves and something is gone in 3 days.
Right.
I hope some people stand by his family and help him get through that tough time.
I'm not gonna lie, that is the reason why I didn't post, because I felt, I just felt phony.
I didn't post him either.
Yeah, I just felt phony because I was like, well, I don't really know him like that, and it's just so strange. And then there's some people who you haven't met, but they have touched your life, and you feel connected to them, and that's different. But with him, I felt like, oh my God, I never knew him. I never, shouted him out before, bumped his music, or So I felt uncomfortable to pop up and just post, and But at the same time, no matter who, whenever someone passes in our community, it hurts.
Right.
Like, it really does. It really does. It feels like, oh my God. It shakes you up for a minute, Yep. So I'm glad you addressed that, Flex. Thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you so much. Let's get into some music.
Play.
And I'm you choose.
You got like 3 minutes left.
For my show?
I think.
No, maybe we got 3 minutes left for you.
You couldn't wait to sun me. You couldn't wait to sun me.
No,
You couldn't wait.
I meant that you're trying to leave us.
No.
I stay on because I'm trying to get my video out.
We made up. Remember, we made up. Remember?
Yes.
We're good. Did she tell you guys we're good?
I'm so happy.
Okay.
Seriously.
Wow.
What if I didn't make up before this show happened? I would have been the cocksucker
Yes.
awarded for. That'd have been bad.
So bad. The barbs would have gotten you.
You know how gassed I was in the comment today? I said to somebody was being nasty to me. I said, okay, now the barbs are going to get you. And they were all over him.
Well.
We got some soldiers, some extra soldiers.
Yeah.
They were all over him.
All right.
So,
well,
what's that?
Flex,
That's
you
a
do
party
you.
zone?
No, anything that you're
TJ,
vibing.
how much time do I can?
Yeah, play
okay.
around for like 3 minutes, and because I
Wait.
want to come back, I got some important. Listen, this isn't
I'm
this
gonna do
show
something
is
nice.
not done. I got a lot of shit to talk about, y'all. Thank you for tuning in, Queen Radio. We'll be right back. Ooh, yes. I feel real good.
I'm having a good time.
Ditto.
The turntables are set up nice. This is good.
We have the legendary Funk Master motherfucking Flex in the motherfucking building.
Thanks for having me.
And we not gonna act like this ain't fucking legendary.
I'm having
Okay?
an amazing time. The snacks are great. It is.
I want better snacks.
Great.
So, all right, now, what time do we start this show? I've lost track of, at 3? Well, 3, kind of. 3 on color, on my people's time. No wonder, we've already been up here for like, I'm making some coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And now, this is the portion of the show where I want to call some people.
She likes that sound effect, right?
You're the GOAT. What can we say? What
She
the
likes
fuck?
it. Like she hits it,
So
looks around, takes a statement.
do the kids know that this is a Funk Master Flex sound effect? Do you feel like the kids, like the people know, like they know?
Some people.
Well, if y'all don't know, y'all need to motherfucking know that that's a Funk Master Flex sound effect.
Well, you know, it's not actually the bomb. You know what it really is?
Oh.
That bomb. I think that's a sound effect usually when I'm usually entering disrespect.
Right.
So it kind of has a little. It's associated, or when I have an exclusive record.
All right.
That's
well,
what
yeah. Well, that's
Yes.
I'm saying we everybody feels like we're getting the Flex effect when we do that bomb.
I like the bomb. I like that sound too.
It makes everyone excited. I don't know why.
Made me
darling.
feel warm. Made me feel warm.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sweating a little bit. Nikki came in the room. She said, "Why are you sweating, Flex?" I mean, I was trying to, impress you with my turntable
You did an
skills.
amazing fucking. But nigga, wait, hold on. Let me talk about that for a second.
Yes. Okay.
I need to talk
I'll
about
take
that.
I'll
I
take
need to
that
talk
from
about
you.
that.
She hit the mirror first. Even though she's just speaking about it in New York. I'm sorry, I mean everywhere. I know it's the world. She took the mirror first.
Yeah.
Even though she's just speaking.
Because I was putting
and
on
a
my
lipstick.
I was putting on my lip
Yeah.
gloss. I look cute. I have to go out later on too, so I have to be, So I just want to tell people that I love talent, and I love when I hear talent because I can recognize certain things that tell me when a person is superior in their field. And I just want to say, and this is no lie, I swear to God, I'm not just saying this because Flex is here. I went in there and I can hear you. I can hear you in there.
Oh, in the other room.
Right. When I go in the other room, I can hear what Flex is doing and how he's doing it. And I must say, I was like, whoa. I had to take a step back because I was like, oh my God. Sometimes you don't realize when you're in the presence of the GOAT.
Trying to be.
No, Flex, come on. You get on my motherfucking nerves, but let's just call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Sometimes we don't even stop to realize when we're in the presence of greatness because nowadays, social media, you treat, everybody like everybody. And we don't realize when we're talking to people who have pioneered greatness and ushered in so many trends, like that is, one of them. And so I just think this is really fucking dope because I was in there and I was thinking to myself, wait a minute. This was making me feel like I was at a party instead of feeling like I was on the radio.
My own personal party. That's why I said that was so excellent. Like I thought
Nicki,
it was on fire.
I couldn't talk this crazy on social media or on that radio if I couldn't handle my business.
You know, I feel you, and that's I fucking see.
You see how you handle a microphone? You know, at the end of the day,
that's how I be feeling.
You gonna get on that mic and do what you gotta do. I gotta get on the set and do what I gotta do, or you know, I'm a dud.
Right. That's why. Flux, how long have you been DJing?
You know what? Long time, man. How long? You know what? Cool DJ Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out put me in the game. They are veteran DJs from New York City. I carried records for them. Mm-hmm. And what did I play? I played at my first station I played at was Kiss FM. Then I played at WBLS, and then I got hired at I-97.
And I bet you don't think I would remember. It's 98.7. 98.7 Kiss FM and 107.5 WBLS.
They used to be a younger station back then.
Right.
Yes. And those are the guys who pioneered it.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met you.
When?
You were doing I feel like you were doing a freestyle on K-Slay's show. Am I saying
right.
right?
We spoke about that, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
My group, because I was in like a rap group. And
well, I felt like I saw you by yourself. I don't know why at that time. I did not feel like I saw you with everyone there.
No, because we were definitely there at one point with my rap group, right, Booth? Or was I there again with just myself with K-Slay?
I think one time he was with the group and one time by
himself. By myself? Okay, by myself. Okay. Well, maybe. And shout out to K-Slay because very early on, he was one of the people who allowed us to come to his show and show our skills.
Big fan of yours.
I love him. I want to just make sure I say that because that's another person who I haven't seen him in a very long time, but he was one of the people who would always allow us to have a platform on his show. And I really appreciate that, you know.
And he asked me about your music at the time.
Really?
And you looked me up and down to see the response I was going to give.
Ooh.
He said, yeah, you know, and then she looked at me like, because I try to look at the corner of my eye, the artist, if I'm being asked about a song. So I said, no, and she was like, yeah.
Because everybody knows that he's a hard critic. I mean, at that time, he was a hard critic especially. And I was just like, I never expected anyone to like my stuff. Because, I mean, like I said, New Yorkers, oh, my God, they're difficult to please, you know.
You actually conquered Jersey first. Mm-hmm. You came to a club before it.
Well, what was the party? So we did that party in Jersey.
Yeah, but you had already been coming through Jersey like 2-3 times packing it out with the college kids.
Yeah. And I had a big following.
All you had was Donk and
Itty Bitty.
And I think those are the only 2 songs you had.
Itty Bitty Piggy.
And it was a church, and the promoter said, I'll be honest, the promoter said, you know, can you get Nicki Minaj? I said, who? He says, I'm telling you, she's big out here. And we did the party. I remember we shut the party. You got to touch the stage. Mm-hmm. Probably had 2,000 in, 1,000 out. Yeah. And the door was shut. Shout out to Bobby Trends put me on you first.
Oh, really?
Bobby Trends.
Shout out to Bobby Trends.
He told me. He said, Nicki Minaj, you have to get her in the club out here.
The thing is, people don't realize, like, I really lived that underground circuit life. A lot of people bypass it. Now,
strong, you did strong.
I lived it like, oh my God. I was doing 4 parties a week, Flex. Mm-hmm. Okay? I was making a lot of money for
You made good money that night.
A lot of money!
She didn't have a song, and I feel like I gave you a 20K spot.
I was making a lot
it was
of
good money.
The grind.
Yes, and multiply
Nobody
that by
studied
4.
either. They were like, no, get it. So I'm telling you, it's gonna be
it's
something.
worth it. Yeah, everybody knew I was worth it because I was so engaging with my fans, and they were crazy. And by the way, shout out to my fans.
What year was that? 10? No?
07? No, it was like 07 probably. 07. Because my first album came out in 2010, so it definitely wasn't. So yeah. I'm horrible with remembering stuff like that.
You kept picking up the phone for me after you got hot. I'll give you that.
And
you
that's
kept
probably
picking
why
up the phone.
That's probably why you stopped. There was one thing that I said I couldn't do, and I said I wonder if he got an attitude for that. That's why he started.
Never. I never.
Because I remember, I'll never forget the what you said to me. You was like, I mean, I know this is sneaker money for you, but can you do this for me? And I was like, Flex, oh my God. I said, Flex, you're killing me.
He really said that?
Yes, I will never forget that quote.
Now you just told every artist the line that I use all the time, and now they know I said it to them. Now you blew me up. It was.
No, but I didn't want to do it for the money. I wanted to do it just because, whatever, because you was, but I was like, what
You
the
still picked up the phone for me.
Of
You got me
course.
big. And
then
you know,
you turned on me.
No,
Let's
wait.
talk about that.
Yeah, I did.
Let's talk about
I
that.
did.
Let's talk
Wait.
about it. Let's get about it.
Can I get 15 more seconds of the good time?
Okay.
Okay. So also, at the time too, when Safari, you guys were very you guys were there. You guys were always there for me. Kept in touch. I liked it. I felt it. And then I turned on you at some point.
And why? And let me tell you, I realized that with all the greats, it seems like you've turned on all the greats at one point in their career.
You want to list them?
Why?
I don't turn. No, I'm gonna tell you
why.
What
You been wanting attention.
Here,
You been wanting attention.
Wait. I'm gonna tell you why. You want me to tell you why?
Yes.
Want me to tell you why?
Yes.
Because I am a hard critic of the music. I am. And just like how you said to me, hey Flex, you're on that turntable and you like to do what you do. Even though I judge myself.
I'm like that too.
I judge myself on that same level.
I feel you.
If I don't feel I have it or somebody doesn't have it or whatever.
But I feel like it's more like, come on, there's nothing. When you would comment, even like I'm just saying, I don't want to get into that, but like I'm just saying, like if you coming at a person like Jay-Z after all these years, it ain't about the music, Flex. Like it be about stupid stuff.
No. You know what it was about, and I remember it very well. I took offense, and no longer, because I want to also say that we have moved in a great position to put that forward. Okay. So me in saying this, we've moved forward. Okay. I don't want to. I think at the time, it was a few issues that were happening. I think it was at Rock Nation, some artists, and I felt like what I was being told was, hey, the artist cool out. We're going to let him speak to y'all for him. Bro, I don't even know what that is. I've had these relationships. I'm going to keep these relationships. I'm going to just keep moving. Now, if you say don't play a record, do play a record, I get it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to mess up the marketing plan. Mm-hmm. So, and then on top of that, I took some offense to that camp being aggressive with me. Mm-hmm. And I want to be honest what I mean by aggressive. Meaning, in this business, artists and people of power, you've never done this. I'm not putting you in this category.
Okay.
Have a tendency sometime to, hey, be cool, shut up, leave me alone for what I'll do for you later. I don't even want you to do anything for me. I'm good. I don't want you to do anything for me. I'm good with that. But I'm going to give my opinion of what I feel in this seat that I hold. Mm-hmm. And that shouldn't be altered, I feel. You know why? For me, Nicki, and this wasn't me and your exact thing. If you, artists sometimes have a tendency of, if you make music and you hit iTunes and you put out CDs, you're open to be judged. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all it is. I'm not, that's how I feel with artists. So if I judge the music or I don't play a song or I give my opinion and then the shade comes, cool. When that shade comes, I don't fold. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that not folding is taken as arrogance. And I get it. But my experience, Nicki, is in the 80s, and I don't mind saying how old I am. In the 80s, I had rappers. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that I had no say on where I was going. I was the DJ for the group. I loved them to death, but I was just the guy who, at the time, played the music. The DJ position has flourished now in 2018. It means something different. Mm-hmm. And I made a decision that I am going to build my brand as a DJ, and I'm not going to wait for when rappers want to record, rappers want to travel, they don't have rent money. I'm going to make a decision for myself. Got it. And I did some things maybe I shouldn't have done when I was young, that I would never knock people for, and things that I did and things that I sold. And then I regrouped. I got robbed. I regrouped.
Really? You got robbed once you had already made it?
Well, I had gotten robbed when I was at one time doing something I wasn't proud of, that I would never tell the story when my mom was still alive. But I knew some kids from Harlem that used to travel to Jersey that used to sell some things out of apartments. Mm-hmm. And I carried that stuff to then earn my own house. And in earning that house, and I was making money, I got greedy. I want to be honest. You know, when you get greedy and you say, I'm not going to keep my team with me that hold me down. I'm gonna put y'all in a different house, and I want to rock this house dolo, and I'm going to make my bread. And I felt because I was from New York that I could hold it down. And I got robbed. And I didn't get mad at any of my team because I was the one who said, nah, it's cool. Y'all go there. I'm going to stay here. But I did make a decision for my life that I called Chuck Chill out and I said, I want to carry your records. And he, at the time, him and Red Alert were the biggest DJs, and I knew I could learn. So I made those, and all this story is to say is I made a decision for myself that I want the Flex brand to mean something different. And so now that 2018, when it comes to an artist, I've not just paid my dues, I've earned my name. And how I earned my name was playing new records and saying what I thought was whack and thought what I said was good. And I never took a penny to play a song. So if I earn that, I don't want to change that. And referring to Hov, because I love him, I have a lot of respect for him. A ton of respect. A ton of how he's paved this ground and what he's done. I just didn't want that type of energy in my text. It just made me feel funny, and it made me feel like if I don't say anything at this point, I'm a bitch. That's what I felt. And sometimes in that position, you know when someone bigger than you is putting you in a position where if you speak up, nigga, if you don't, you're my bitch, and if you speak up, we're going to see what you're made of. And I felt I want to speak up.
Wow.
And, you know, a lot of people told me my career would be over. And I was like, sure, right, because I do talk a certain way sometimes, Nicki, because I know if I get up at 6 a.m. and I do what I need to do and true to me and put in that work, maybe I won't make 100 million, but I'm a bag of loose 20 million.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Like that. So I was judgmental.
You know, you start talking them M's, you know what I'm saying?
You get excited.
You get rich, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Pussy, wait, you start talking about the
I was aggressive with you. I was.
No, wait, hold on.
Look,
I'm done with your speech.
I don't want to skip the subject.
I'm done with your speech, Black. I'm not. No, now it's time for the Nicki speech.
Okay, all right.
Now it's time for the Nicki.
Don't turn the barbs on me, though.
I'm not.
You can, however you do this story, stupid. You can.
Now we gonna get into some things, Boof. Boof, come over here, cause I want to say that Flex, you turned on me twice.
I thought it was once.
You turned on me. I done had a Boof, you don't remember when me and Flex was arguing with the first thing, the Summer Jam thing, and then this time.
Yeah.
Can I just say?
Yeah, I did.
I think Flex. And I said this to my team, and I'm not just saying this. I said I really think Flex loves me.
I do.
I said I think Flex loves me because I said for this man to be trolling me when I'm not on even on the fucking internet. I was on my hiatus.
I was trying to rattle you.
Yeah.
I was trying to rattle you.
I know.
Absolutely, I was trying to rattle you.
Let me tell you what I said. I said, let me tell you something. I study this shit. I said.
And clues finished because we friends now.
You better watch your fucking mouth. You better watch your fucking mouth.
Boof agrees. He gave me the head.
No, he not. We not disrespecting
It's too late. Me and Nicki are friends now. You finished. We're back.
Flex.
I've been dying to say that. It's a great platform to say it too. Forget about it. It's a wrap. I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
Let me say this. First of all, Clue, you know you my baby and I fucking love you. Queens till the death, nigga. What?
Let me tell you something. I like him very much too. You know why? I'm gonna tell you. Even though he's a person I'm against in the ring, I'm gonna tell you the props he doesn't get.
Wow.
There ain't nobody ever done it bigger on that tape circuit.
Oh, absolutely. He made that shit.
Sure. And had
he
something.
made it a thing. He made it a thing.
Now, and to take it further, the importance of it, because a lot of people made tapes. He made important tapes and broke many artists if you reached on that top 5.
And what I love, and I still remember.
I would never take things from a DJ. I love when DJs do things.
But listen, what also Flex and Booth, he he did so with the greats. Like, he had the greats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why artists like myself.
Clue for President was the biggest tape.
Yikes.
That was. It was a big tape. It was like that's one of my. I don't.
The professional.
So once again, we see that Flex really, this is people when he kind of likes them a little. So he kind of.
He gives respect.
I love. No, you know what? I do.
You guys have
I'm competitive. I'm a Leo.
You guys
I'm
have but you guys have a mutual respect for each other because Clue Clue and I are very close, and he speaks the same way. Like he never.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And Clue, he doesn't. But I do think it's funny that you said that. That's fucking hilarious, by the way. What you said. I'm gonna play that shit back when you was like, we're friends now. He's over. So that's fucking funny. But listen to me. Hi, G Nelson. How can I help you? Child, I can't just get away, child. Just for this, y'all could have picked something. Damn.
Don't forget you're gonna read me, so
I'm about to read you.
I didn't want you to forget.
Send another. Gene, tell him to send like 3 more, please. I don't. What I was gonna say is I sat back and because this is what I do, especially when I'm on a hiatus I sit back and I really analyze not only what a person is saying and what they're doing, but why, right? What led to it and what normally comes out of these things when they do it. So I knew that prior to that time, Flex and I had gotten into a little whatever scuffle kind of thing. And
I had to at Summer Jam. I had to.
Shut up. And screw you, Ebro. And I called up. And I called the station and see what they're used to is every time they get at Nicki, he comes on the station and boosts their ratings. You know what I mean? And if you remember, the first time me and Flex got into it, he milked it and milked it and milked it.
Oh, you liked it?
Oh yeah,
Played it back.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's gonna milk this shit." He gonna milk this episode. He does it. He is a master at what he does.
And WWF.
Oh my God!
You invented trolling.
Oh,
invented it.
Not in the ground.
But you see, now you met your match. When you see people like Tekashi, you better give it the fuck up.
I like messing with him.
That's why people like you and 50 give it up to Tekashi.
I like him.
Because I
love his energy.
Y'all know damn well that that's y'all in another type of form.
10,000%.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
So, but
I love the way 50 does it too.
Can I say something? And I'm gonna speak for my ladies now. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, y'all are always able to chime in. Get off your phones, put on your phones. Let's go. Hold on.
My daughter at Whole Foods getting me some tea.
All right. But listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all men something now. Hold on, because I know you niggas. Y'all gonna hang on to this forever. I would like to say, and I can say this because y'all know I love all 3 of y'all. But you, 6'9" and 50. Men who act like that are the most sensitive and emotional people alive.
You better talk about it.
I have thick skin.
No! Shut up, man. I'm gonna say that. No, Flex.
It's
in a way. No, there's a way. No, it's a way. Now they have thick skin in the way that they'll go back and forth with you, but they are sensitive babies that need to be hugged, and they need a titty every now and then stuffed in their mouth. They need a titty stuffed in their mouth. That's the type of men they are.
Hoof didn't agree. He laughed.
I'm not that guy.
Hoof is not that guy.
He didn't agree. He laughed. I just want to point that out.
I'm glad you see. You and I are very observant. Now,
body language.
Right now, I would like to say that when I saw that you started trolling on my hiatus, do you know what I said? People, and that's the thing, people think that they know me, but they have no clue. Do you know what I said? I said, this is what someone does when they want their favorite player to play better in the finals.
I so much want you to play better.
In the finals.
I just wanted you to play better.
Didn't I said, Flex is trolling me because he knows that I'm the go-to girl when you need something to motherfucking get done. When you down by 2.
I knew you had more
and you
than
need
you were,
a 3.
I knew you had more than you were giving.
Right, but can I say something, motherfucker?
Look.
I was on a hiatus. I had just come out of a relationship, and it was my first time being single, Flex. And you don't know, as a woman, when you've been in a relationship your whole motherfucking life, your whole adult life, coming out of and be completely single, it's like a shock. It's like Anyway, I spoke about that on Queen Radio before, but I'm just gonna say this. I really didn't take it as First I was mad, and then all of a sudden the anger left, and I was like, I think he really likes me.
I was always at the music.
I was
never
like,
personal.
I think he wants me to come in and start dribbling, on the court and start throwing them threes up. That's what I took it as.
Because you was throwing it up in the beginning, and you slowed up on throwing them up.
But Flex, I didn't have my album out. My thing is this: you guys always require so much out of Nicki Minaj, okay? And I said that Jay-Z, he always gives me, just great advice. And he said that. He said, when you're at the top spot, they require more out of you than anyone else.
10,000%.
Yeah. And until I looked at it like that, I hated everyone because I was like, what the fuck? Why is everybody so hard on me?
If you stand there, there's a standard.
Absolutely.
And you're being compared to what other people are not going to be compared to.
Bingo. And I'm glad you said that. Say it again, Flex.
No, you're going to be compared to things that other people aren't compared to. Listen, someone in the game 2 or 3 years is going to be a different comparison. They're going to expect 2 or 3 times more out of you. But in knowing that, we know that. I feel like as a DJ, I have to deliver. If I'm on that set, I'm in the club. And yes, that's what it is. If the new guy who's DJing and he's, modelish, slim, and he's attractive, yeah, I expect him to get a lot of energy. I ain't got to do that much more.
That was me once.
He's a good DJ.
He is good. He is a great DJ, and he's coming up. He's about to, do his thing. And what I like about him is his work ethic.
Works hard.
I believe in work ethic. I fucking hate lazy ass people. Okay, we don't come out being great at our fucking job. We come out with talent, but you have to put the work in.
Correct.
But I will say though, that.
When I come around, though, don't I come around? Oh, come on. When I come around on the music, did I come around?
I said, you know what, y'all?
You didn't have to call me to check you on the album. I was there. I liked it. I liked everything.
I said, low key, because Clue and I have known each other for so long. I said, Flex over there, sitting over there, looking at me and Clue hanging out and stuff, and trying to throw his little hate in the game.
Yeah, I was like, we'll see how this rolls. This ain't gonna last long. I'll be back, Bubs. I'll be back.
But see, I was right all along.
Now, here, I'm going to tell you something, Nicki. I'm going to exclude you and maybe 4 other artists from this type of conversation.
Okay.
But there's a lot of artists that never want to face up to a bad album. And you know something? There's nothing wrong with that. I have a bad night on the radio. I have a bad night in the club. And sometimes that, for me, and the position that I hold, you know what it turns into? If you would have played it more. No, nigga, you threw a brick. Like, sometimes with niggas, it's like, yo, like.
I've been there. I understand.
You're gonna tell me, hey, if I came up here tonight, you said, Flex, you didn't really give it your all. I gotta respect it. So it's like, yeah, if you have you're 3 singles deep, and I play it and I love it and I get it, I can't make it stream. I can't make the club go upside down. Right. And sometimes, there's a lot of artists, and I can speak for me personally that I've been in the early 90s, and I learned early about friendship, and maybe that's why I was speaking on the Mac Miller thing, and I would never, from early 90s artists that we came up in the trench, we did clubs together, none of us was on the radio, I wasn't on the radio, their records weren't playing, and I remember my feelings being hurt because I remember 2 of my favorite artists, fuck you, you on that bad boy shit, fuck you. Man, bruh. Like, and then, I can't, if your 3rd album deep and it's not doing what it's doing in the street, and I'm still playing it, bro, you mad at me. And I learned at that point that no one is my friend. I could tell somebody. I cried. I told my girl, I said, this is like,
that's the
sensitivity
Nicki was talking about.
I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm keeping it 1,000. I was. And then I said to myself, you know what? There's no friends. My mistake was assuming that guy was my friend. I ain't mad at him no more. Now I don't see nothing.
Business.
Now it's business.
Let me ask you something. Who you right now, and I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna ask Booth, because you guys are from 2 different demographics, really. Who's your favorite male rapper out right now? I mean, of course, not out of area. I'm just saying, who got the moment right now?
speaking for New York, you know, I want to say this. I think there's artists like A Boogie, Don Q, Dave East that are maintaining a very high level of good music, and I am a big fan of Tekashi. I am. I gotta be honest.
Who you got?
I am.
I feel the same way. You know, for me, I listen. I pay attention to like bars and like everything. That's what I was
Okay.
Through. So my ear is a little bit different from like what's popular to most people now. If you're talking about music, like the Davies, the A Boogie.
Okay, now let me say something because I got hold on because
That's
I have
New
to.
York.
I was about to say that. I feel like we're New York.
You wanna go
and
wider?
Yeah, we can go
I feel
wider.
like we were just having a New York conversation, and we can't be biased because we all New Yorkers.
And I like Little Baby.
Oh,
Cranky. I like Gunna. Little Baby Gunna. They got the streets. They got the streets.
Talking about New York, we didn't go to.
Oh no, baby! I didn't mean just New York though. I meant in general. Who you giving you that feeling, like
That feeling?
And then also, I want to know. Listen, when I was falling in love with rap, like I can still remember the way I felt when I saw the Ain't No Nigga video, like with Jay and Fox.
Cranky.
Yeah.
Who give? Let me ask you something. Okay, I think this is a different question. This is the better question. Who do you think will be here 10 years from now?
No, now that's a good question.
Now that's the question.
That's a good
and I'm gonna
question.
tell you why. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's so many records and moments, but there are so few such.
Nothing.
There's moments and memories.
There's
nothing.
moments and records, but I don't see the longevity often, and I don't see you know what, I don't see the superstardom, if I might say, superstardom.
If you go to Cole and Kendrick, the thing is they have some years in.
Right.
So if you had said they started today or
But
last
Kendrick
year,
and Cole,
I would use them.
But no, Flex, I feel like I'm of the school of Kendrick, Cole, and Drake.
There's
we've been
there's
in
no new artist, and I hope they don't take it as offense. Unless Boof and you and Nicki have seen something. I haven't heard something that feels 10 years strong right now, unless you guys are hearing something. I don't.
You girls, get off your phones, girls. Look,
I'm sitting
here in my own personal.
There's a lot of good music, though. There's a lot of good music.
Here's my thing. You guys, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all feel a way? Now I just did Fifi with 6ix9ine. Do y'all feel a way when Ye says, yo, 6ix9ine, let's come, because guess what? Well, let me say this first of all. Kanye has always been.
I'm not surprised. He could be here in 10. Kanye, I'm not.
Not Kanye.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Not Kanye.
He could be here in 10. I wouldn't
Kanye
sleep.
is a whole icon.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep.
I'm asking this question. What I'm saying is, Kanye, but I corrected myself. Kanye has always been, because that's how Monster came about. Kanye has always had his ear to the street in terms of the new people coming in, and he's always
You
excited.
spanked him on that record. She doesn't talk about it. She spanked him on that record. She spanked everybody on that record. She loves that record.
You guys.
Spanked the big boys,
Well,
right?
no, I won't say I spanked them. People.
Look.
He went. Because Kanye made his own edit of my verse flex.
Okay.
I didn't like all of those, the verse, how he did it. He put all of my growling sounds in it. And I wanted them to be like one or two, but he was like, no, this is what makes it iconic. And thank God I let him, at that time, even though I was, still a, whatever, bossy, whatever, I always would allow the greats and the people who I really respected, I would give them, allow them to do what they do and to shape me and help me. But I was mad the whole way through. I was like, why is he doing this? This is whack. So, yes, shout out to Kanye. But what do you feel? I'm asking you this for a reason. What do you feel when a Kanye works with like a Tekashi?
I didn't like the Little Pump in Kanye. I did not like.
Okay, right. So let's go there.
I didn't like that. I don't know.
What do you feel about that,
I didn't
Boof?
like that song.
I mean, I know why Kanye. I know why Kanye did it. You know,
Why?
I get it.
Why?
Because he's keeping himself aligned with what's going on, who's relevant, who's hot. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I think it's more than that with Kanye.
Yeah,
I think he likes to get into a room and understand something, whether it's his taking or whether he loves it or not. I think he gets into that room and understands it, and okay, maybe this is, and figures when he's already in the, I don't want to speak for him, but when he's in the moment, is this something I want to do or not do? But he's already kind of doing it, so he kind of moves forward with it. But, you know, something, because you said Kanye, and I feel like Kanye doesn't get a credit for something.
Yeah.
I really think that the 7-song album mode that they just came out of was a very great, I thought it was very dope. I thought it was not too much. I thought that doing that with that many artists was great. I thought that because when you're a rapper and you get to be 30 and over, I'm not sure for everyone. There's some that can do that content and there's some that can't. But you're not on that street corner every day and you're not as plugged into everything every day. And I think that the Pusha, him and Kid Cudi and him and the Nas and the 7 songs was great, because I think when you get past that, I don't know at that time period in your life that there's enough material for 20 songs for every rapper.
Okay.
I think some. That's what.
And by the way,
speaking of Kanye, I like
everyone
that,
is doing that now, lowering the amount of records, and I think it is smart. I was asking, and I'm gonna tell you, no, there's a reason, because I find that the conversation is different when a male rapper teams up with a new artist versus when a female rapper.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When a female rapper,
you're judged harder. The female rappers have been judged harder from day one. Day one in the game. It's not fair, but yes, it has been judged.
I took so much shit, got so much shit from so many people for simply doing a song with this boy, Thank you. I love it. Shout out to him. And then I will see something get posted, and Kanye will do whether he's doing a record with Pump or Tekashi, but the comments will be completely different.
It was a different love.
I'm just like, why you guys? And by the way, and Kanye shows love, and I always have shown him the utmost respect. So this is not about him in particular. It's just about how people treat me differently from the male rappers, why.
I can explain.
Why? What?
In the introduction of the rap game, it wasn't introduced to us as when there were crews. It wasn't introduced to us as here's a 4-woman crew and here's a male crew. Like, it was introduced to us as males. And then, to give credit, I believe, and the booth, correct me if I'm wrong, Sha Rock was first. Right? And she's from my part of town, and I remember being young, and it wasn't a big deal. She was a girl because she was talented. And she was better than 70% of the men that were out. And that introduction came a little further in. Now, if you continue, I couldn't line them up in the right order, but from the Shantays and the MC Lights and the Queen Latifahs that came through, I just think that it was introduced in a certain way. So I think when women started to participate in it, and talented women in it, because it was a guy thing, the rap was, Nicki in the very beginning was a b-boy, 80% of the room guys. That's what it was. And then and dancing and break dancing, and it kind of evolved into women coming to the events, coming to the party. Then it evolved into them cracking that mic. So I think that's part of. So are you saying that because women came late into the game, became late into the party, so we're just going to keep one being judged unfairly, darling? No, I don't think it's fair to be judged unfairly, but I think that I think it's changed. It's not as remember the talk was, when is a female rapper going to go gold? Remember that was the talk, and then it was platinum, and then it was multi-platinum. But it's happening. It's happening, and it's moving. Yes, it gets judged differently. I agree, especially in the music. The music business is tough. We ain't saying it's not. It's tougher for a woman rapper than a male rapper.
Let me get in. Hold on. I gotta call a couple people, child. Let me get into some things, child. I got to get into some things.
Look at her.
I'll go get it now. You guys, everybody who's tweeting Queen Radio, tweet Queen Radio right now because I have to give away some prizes.
Lovely.
And now go to NickiMinajQueen.com. Now we have some shirts, some new merch stuff, but I didn't put it out yet. But go to Nicki. Oh, we need to get a little merch flex. Like we need to have like me and you looking all ugly and stuff on a So who should I call? Everybody, I want you to tweet me right now and tell me who should I call? Celebrities, obviously. Let's start there because I want to get into some real opinions. Okay, now let me see. In the meantime, while you guys are tweeting, and make sure you keep it in hashtag, I'm gonna call Maddie real quick because, hunty, she always got something to say. So we gonna get into some things. Whenever I say we gonna get into some things. So I was saying that on the last episode, and I didn't even peep that. My fans like peeped it, and then they started saying that, and I was crying. They so cute. They was like, yes, we gonna get into some things, Nicki. Thanks. They're so cute. Hold on. Oh, T.S. Madison? Yeah, baby! Wait, baby. I need you to speak for 2 minutes. I mean, 2 minutes. And sorry, I got the wrong chord in here. Pause. Well, hold on. Shit.
Hi, Madison.
Hi, T-Gas. We love you, Maddie.
Madison.
What's up, baby?
Now, I'm just going to give you the floor for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Because I got to call some other people. I got to call some rappers, some...
Okay. But Queen, listen, I don't even need 2 minutes. I'm just going to leave you with this. I've been walking around this house trying to get my wig on because my edges is gone, my wig on the floor. Girl, I'm looking like girl, I don't know. My eyes as big as a fucking gremlin. Did you mean to draw the line in the sand like that this morning? Queen, you drew the line in the sand. It's war.
No, Maddie said.
It's war. But you know what? Let me say this, because I know you got to call this, so let me say this, Queen. I'm ready for the war. You know why? Because now we about to see two queens lyrically battle. That's how I want to see y'all battle.
Okay.
I don't want to see y'all battle with hands. I don't want to see y'all battle with hands, feet, and toes. I don't want to see that.
Okay.
I want to hear these lyrics. I want Cardi. You know Nicki the Queen, bitch. So, bitch, it's time for y'all to do a motherfucking a rap battle. Let's get it.
Okay.
Queen, let's get it.
Okay.
Let's get it.
And you know, Madison, I think what you said is very smart, and I didn't have a moment to address that, but I'm glad you mentioned it. You know, I will say that I saw a couple people saying yesterday, you know, with Remy, she handled it. She did her thing on wax, right? Mm-hmm. And I always have to speak the truth, whether or not, however things went down, I have to speak the truth on that. You feel a certain way, you're a rapper. Deal with it that way and rap, because I meant what I said earlier. There were so many people egging on the Biggie and Tupac beef, and now we have to constantly remember them, and it's ridiculous. Yeah. They both died too soon, and they both died as legends, and think about what they would have given to this culture, what today they would have brought to our, like, this is great, and I say we, meaning all of us, we don't realize how much we fuel the fire. Yeah. And it's crazy.
Now, I'm going to talk about this on the show tonight on the Queen Supreme Court, Queen. I promise you. But I'm not going to be one-sided in the situation.
Don't be.
Listen, you've been dropping some hardcore shit. You know, Queen album is going hard in the paint, you know. And if I was her, listening to the way you was chopping it up on the album, I'd be like, fuck, she is fucking me up. See, me, I wouldn't have waited to see you at no thing. I would have thrown peace signs up at you and like, girl, catch me on this battlefield of lyrics. You know, we would have went like this. And I just feel like that, okay, if y'all can't work together and y'all gonna be rivals, give us some good music. And Queen, let me tell you something. Don't you hesitate to hit them up. All-Star, fuck the bitch and the click. You can, don't hesitate to hit them up. I don't need weeks going by. I don't need weeks going by, and you ain't putting no diss track out. I need a diss track out immediately. I don't need you waiting on no diss. I need a diss track out tomorrow.
Okay. Wait, Madison,
yes.
and that's why I love talking to you, because it's always from such a genuine, truthful place, and I love it because I know I love when someone is the voice for the people and what the people want to say. So thank you. But I gotta correct you on one thing.
Okay,
I fucking hate this shit. People, every time I put out a rap, whether it's on this album or on a feature, people keep telling me I'm getting at someone or throwing jabs or coming at someone. And the truth of the matter is I'm not, and I haven't been. When I spoke, now recently in my interviews when I spoke freely and truthfully because I was asked questions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's fair for people to listen to my album and say, oh, she's dissing this girl, because I'm not. And even this is the truth. It's certain verses that I wrote so long ago. And it's certain verses that I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying the same thing in these verses on my last album. So who was I talking to then? When I'm talking about, when I'm talking about people writing, you know, when I said talking about that, I talked about that on Win Again. I talk about that on every album, every mixtape as well. Who was I talking about then? Y'all will hear some shit, make it make sense in y'all own head, and then I gotta just say, yeah, you right. No,
but Queen, you gotta understand, when you, just like you told Flex said, when you at the top of your game, when you number one in your game, people gonna always think that you coming for them. They're gonna always think
he didn't say that. He said they're gonna hear. He said top of your game, they're gonna hold you to different standards. He didn't say they're gonna always think I'm coming for them.
Well, we're gonna assume
as they're going at you, that you're in. You see how I interpreted that wrong?
Assume. Okay.
So I might have interpreted it wrong, but you know, you got to realize right now, on some real shit, like being real, right now is you and Cardi out. Like, that's just what it is.
That's not true, but... And that's another thing I hear people say. A lot of times they say that. They used to say that to me all the time. It's other girls out. Now, whether or not it's whether or not people are hugely successful or selling at platinum records, there are other girls out, and even that irks my soul, because what does it do to the self-esteem of the other girls who are putting out music? You gotta think about that.
The girls got to step their pussy up. You got to step your pussy up and come out your feelings.
Right.
Come out your feelings, and you got to write some shit. You got to get on a heartbeat. You got to work.
But why are so many men able to put out songs at the same time? And a lot of them are not even that great. There's a lot of mumbo jumbo mumbling, and we just in there loving it and dancing on the tables. But it has to be one woman at a time.
And then telling each other to get at each other and throw diss records at each other all the time. Because they're assuming I'm talking about this person.
Right. But there can be multiple kings.
Like Hard White. Like Hard White.
Ooh, that was hard.
Listen, okay, but guess when I wrote Hard White?
Right.
Guess when I wrote Hard White?
When you wrote it?
In Paris when I did when No Frauds came out. That's why I said 2 years ago. That's why I said when I'm talking about Winnie and Jordan Dunn, because it was the night after we went to that party. But let y'all tell it. I wrote it right now, dissing a female rapper that just came out right now.
Right.
You understand?
They just assume because your album came out right now that you thought of all this right now.
No, I get that it's a competitive sport, but it's so much that I let slide and I don't defend myself. And it's at a certain point, people just start believing whatever, because it's like, well, Nicki ain't saying nothing. So she was talking about this one, talking about that one. Now we all throw jabs at each other, I think, in the rap game, in a subliminal way, whatever, because it's rap, and we always big ourselves up. But I don't like for people to say that I wrote a diss somebody in my raps when y'all have no clue when I even wrote these records. It's not fair. It's also not fair, Madison. You feel what I'm saying? But I like that you said that, because I love getting to address that. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, it's like sometimes when you don't say anything, you know, people make assumptions, because I just went through all of that. And when you get
you sure did.
Yeah, when you get an opportunity to express yourself, you know, you say it, and then because you scolded me about that too, you got me. You know, you got on me.
That's that down south talk.
Yeah.
But I feel you so much with this. Now, I don't want you in Baby Girl because I didn't really feel like that you and Baby Girl need to be even on whatever. But it's at that place now, and I just want it to be a lyric battle.
And I agree. I agree.
I want her team to know that we love her out here too. We love you, Queen, but we just want it to be lyric battle because y'all both are great individuals. You're giving us great music, and I don't need to see now one of y'all missing. I don't need that to happen.
But I'm glad you said that. That's the reality of where things can go while people be sitting here laughing and kikiing.
Yeah.
And I think
I just need rap.
I absolutely fucking agree with you. So okay, Maddie, I love you very much. We will give you a call back.
Love you,
Maddie.
We love you.
I love you.
And Flex, I know you. I love you too. You can skate out. I know you're like Flex is looking like my medicine. Flex is looking like he about to.
No, I like that.
This bitch got me.
I was trying to figure out how to exit.
I know. No, let Boop take over because I'm gonna be just for a few more minutes because there's other things I gotta say. A couple people I gotta call and we gotta play some things. So just
I appreciate you having me.
I love you so much for being here.
And thank you for having me come through, and I had a good time, and I enjoyed it.
We enjoyed having you.
Yeah.
We enjoyed having the bomb maker.
Thank you for giving me the sound effect. I love it.
Thank you, my darling. Okay, now I'm going back to Twitter to see who you guys wanted me to call.
Bye, Flex.
Bye, Flex. Bye, Flex. Wait. So now... Oh, wait. So one of my fans is telling me to call him from I don't have my other phone, from an international number.
I never win. Please interrupt Nicki.
Wait, what? What? Right, so at Heedy and Shit said, I peeked at when Nicki said just last week I told him to pick a side. I said this must have been part 2 of No Frauds when it leaked. Right. Bingo. I said just last week. Now, why would I say that about something that... Yeah. Who should I call, you guys? I asked you to give me this feedback. Tell me, please. Let me know. Oh, you know what, Booth? Can you play this real quick? I need you to play one thing because I need this energy when I come back because of who I'm going to have on the phone. Come here, Booth. Look at my lips. Play that. We couldn't wait to say that. That was some real stank-hole shit. We could not wait to say show my ass like a stank-hole.
I was waiting. I was like, concentrating.
All right, wait. Attention. I have someone on the line, and he is my baby. Everybody knows that he's my baby. So, hey, boo, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's Little Uzi!
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm just cooling right now.
Hey.
So Uzi, well, we're all here, and I gave you an award today. I gave you King of the Week award because no matter what, when anything is happening in the media, you will call me and make sure that I'm okay, and that's some real nigga shit. And I just wanted to let you know how much I love you and appreciate you.
And you know I love you and I appreciate you too.
Now, Uzi, what was happening when I saw you I saw you online approaching somebody, and I don't know if they was running or if something happened, but Uzi, what you was doing? Why you was being mean to somebody?
I never was being mean to nobody.
Was you starting a fight?
No.
Was you finishing one?
Was you mad at is there any rapper that Little Uzi is currently mad at?
Let's see. Yeah.
Uzi? So
yes.
What does a rapper have to do to make my baby Little Uzi mad?
I'm only mad at one rapper.
Ooh. Y'all gonna have to get me the sipping tea sound or something, child, because I needs to sip tea on moments like this. Who you mad at, Uzi, and why?
I'm mad at Young Thug.
Why?
Yup. You wanna know why I'm mad at him?
Yes. We're waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Bro, this nigga has some Balmain jeans on, bro, that I cannot find. Like,
I'm done. Get off my phone, Uzi. Get off my phone. I'm done. Nah. Somebody just so wait a minute. So go ahead. And tell us about the Balmain jeans, child.
I can't find them. Like, I can't find them. I remember, I ain't gonna lie, Kanye had them years ago, but I can't find them. I cannot find them. I can't find them. It's like one of them things money cannot buy. I can't find
So have you okay, now my fans can find anything and anyone. So explain to us the Balmain jeans, Balmain, that you're looking for right now, and we gonna figure them shits out. We gonna find them for you right now.
Well, due to the fact that my braces is 24K gold, I say Balmain. It's just the way that I talk.
Ooh.
So,
Flex.
That was a flex. That was a big blood clot flex.
That was a calm flex.
Done blood clot. No, complex. A big blood clot flex. Then, so, and I'm glad that you checked me on that. Thank you. So, okay, give me a description of the jeans, though, Uzi.
Man, they all red, right? They all red.
All red.
And they all leather, but they made another pair, but they, you know how just the fit is totally different now than how the fit was a couple years ago. Like, it's more boxy now when it wasn't that boxy yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I need the ones, because, I'm small. Like, I wear 27.
Okay.
So I need to find those. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a beef with Young Thug, so...
Okay.
And then I'm going to steal the jeans, and I'm going to go on my career and make millions.
Now, Uzi, a lot of people don't know this, but you're madly in love with the Queen. And I just want to know, tell them why you in love with Queen Things, please, before we wrap this up.
Well, first and foremost, I didn't know you was, like, honestly, I didn't know you. So, like, even when I used to see you, I didn't know you. I didn't know you was, like, you're a smart John, though. You ain't retired. I ain't gonna lie, like, like, I like the way you smell. Like,
wait, smell or smile?
Man, smell.
Oh, okay. When.
Everybody like this. Everybody like to smile. That's. I like to smell.
It's so sweet.
Everybody can't like the way you smell because everybody ain't been around you.
So when did you smell me, Uzi?
I can what? We know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You can smell you without even seeing you. Like you got a certain smell.
So wait, did you smell me when we were on stage together? Like, were you able to smell me? Because sometimes when stuff is happening in the moment, your adrenaline's rushing and you can't maybe smell something. But were you able to smell me? Because I had, like, my hair all up in your face and, like, I was, like, doing the utmost. Oh, so you did smell me that day?
Yes.
The fact that I'm on the Queen Radio talking about when did little Uzi smell me?
Like, when I walked out, like, see, I got confused because I had smelled it, so I'm like, oh man, she must be to the right. So, I put my little flex in. You saw how I walked out. I know you saw the way I walked out.
Yes.
And you saw what I had on and all that.
Yes.
So I walked out. So I came out there and I'm like trying to get my shit together. Like I'm trying to look right, And I turned around and you was like right there behind me, so it threw me off. Like I got a little stuck.
Okay.
Got a little stuck, but ain't nothing a player can't handle.
So Uzi, the streets want to know: do you have a girlfriend?
The streets.
Yes.
So the streets want to know the little Uzi got a girlfriend.
Yes.
You tell them, do I got a girlfriend?
I don't know, and I don't want to get in trouble for saying this, but I remember when I was hitting you, asking you about, is it Brittany? What the girl that I met at when me and Meek was at the thing?
We ain't making nobody famous now. Relax.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The girl.
You was with a girl at the thing, and I was like, oh, I thought you guys were so cute together, and I kept on saying I was asking you about her one time, and thank you for calling me a John. Some real Philly things. But, but you was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing all that right now. Why did you guys break up? Because everyone liked y'all together, I think. I felt like.
Because I'm waiting for you. I should never let you. I'm waiting.
I told you.
Uzi Cito?
Listen, I can't, listen, just like you can't hear nothing, I can't hear nothing either.
Uzi!
Yeah.
Uzi, who's your, who throwing that ass back for Uzi right now? I want to know. Oh, they posting the jeans. I told you I was going to find it. I'm getting you them jeans for Christmas. Watch.
You found them?
Yes, they found it on Twitter.
It better be the joints. Like
I promise. I promise you. Yes. So Ooze. So my thing is this: who's throwing that ass back for little Uzi Cito right now? And when's the last time you had a threesome? And have you ever licked a bitch toes?
I ain't never licked nobody's toes. The last time I had a threesome, I had a lot of them Jones though.
Ooh. Really?
But I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little minute. I've been when I'm on tour, I don't freak. Like I was on tour, so I don't freak on tour. I don't really freak hands. Like I ain't on that.
So you just be bumping and grinding?
Nah, I ain't really. I just be chilling. Like I just, you know what? I bring my engineer on tour this time, and I just been making songs, and every day been going by fast. You know, I be on Mars anyway, so they go by in like 2 hours.
Okay.
But yeah, I gotta get back to it, though. I gotta get back in my bullet.
I'm just saying, who is the perfect, like in your head, if you could describe what the perfect wife would be, what would it be? Like, give me. Do you really want me to do that? I mean, you know what? I like to hear descriptives. I'm a visual person, and I want you to break the girl down to me and to the world, to the kingdom. And what things would she?
So you gotta have drip.
Gotta have drip.
That's number one.
Okay.
You can't be around me. I'm gonna make you look real bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you look really bad. Like everybody know what's going on. Yeah. Everybody know I got more closets than I got homes.
Ooh.
So like I'm gonna make you look real bad.
Right. Right.
Real bad. Like
ooh.
So
you was dripping when you came on that stage, Uzi. You was looking real fly. Yeah. You was looking real fly, Uzi Cito.
That was that good Balenciaga right there. You see the way it was?
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. See, and thank you, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But, oh, man. For real, I'm going to tell you something. This shit is confusing as shit. This shit is confusing.
What's confusing about it, child?
Man. You don't even know who really like you out this gym.
Now let me say this. I'm a female and men rarely hit on me. Do you find that as a celebrity you get hit on a lot, or has it calmed down? What was the difference between when you wasn't the hottest person on the planet to now?
Well, like it was more like in my like. And you know, like levels change, so it was more like just normal. Like I probably had like some light shit. Like I ain't even gonna lie, I probably had like 4 bodies in a whole year. Like that shit was crazy. Like only 4 bodies. Like and probably and on some real rap, probably like 3 of them Jones probably ain't even count, or 2 of them Jones ain't count because one of them Jones used to be on some back page shit.
Hey, yo.
Whoa, hey. Wait, hold on. Wait, Uzi, hold on. You gotta prep niggas for that. You gotta prep us for that. You can't just slide that in. That requires prepping and moisturizational and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was an old head, you know, they come, you mean, that's some young boy stuff, though. That was lit when we was young boys.
Uzi, what did you think when you heard me say Uzi is my baby? He ain't taking an L, but he took it literally when I said go to hell.
All I heard you say was my name.
And you never got mad at Queen?
I would have felt some type of way if you didn't say my name.
Exactly. See, I love. Let me tell you. This is what the fuck I be talking about. Real nigger shit. Did I say nigger? I don't mean to say nigger. I meant nigger. Excuse me. Uzi.
What?
Uzi, are you going on the summer tour with me or not?
The question is, do you want me to go?
My fans definitely want you. My fans.
I ain't say your fans. I said, do you want me to go? I'm gonna make your fans. Oh, they gonna want me there, but I'm saying, do you want me to go?
We're not. Did I do that? Yes. Wow, I didn't even. Uzi, of course I want you there. Why would I be saying this?
Man, I'm coming.
Yeah. Uzicito.
It's official.
Uzicito, you better not backtrack. This ain't back page, Uzi. You better keep your motherfucking word.
You can't backtrack. It's not back page.
You have to keep your word. Okay? Now, Uzicito, my thing, at Color Me Tay says Uzi is a man slut. How you respond to that, sir?
They say I'm a man slut.
Yes.
What that mean?
I don't know.
I don't even know. Tell me what you think that means. I don't know.
They trying to say that you got bodies, you getting mad bodies, but no, Uzi literally just said he had 4 bodies in 1 year at one point. Okay.
But that was when I ain't gonna fraud. That was when I ain't got no. Listen, when I first came out, alright, I know what's up. Like, alright, it was a new environment for me. Like,
yeah.
Somebody like, come on, like, listen, let me tell you something. Somebody put you in a room like of $1 million, like it's your first time seeing $1 million. You're not thinking about stacking it. You're gonna run it right through it. Somebody put you in a room full of $1 million and all you had was $20 in your pocket all month. You're gonna run right through it.
So you saying that you've been exposed? Obviously, you be in a room with a bunch of badass bitches, and so you definitely going.
Yeah, that was old Uzi. Now I just, I be chilling.
You be chilling now because you done did that.
Yeah, you gotta understand though. I'm waiting for that next level. I gotta wait for that next level. I can't keep running around with these little. Yeah, I can't keep doing that. Like, it ain't fine. Like, I'm lit. Like, they not even equal to me.
Hey, baby.
So, Uzi, what's your favorite sexual position?
I like hitting it from the back.
Now, do you like from the back when the girl... Have you ever done it from the back when the girl is completely flat on her stomach, or you always do it when the girl is cocked up in the air, ass out like that?
Well, if she turned up in the air, that means she on her knees and hands. If she on her stomach, that means she got her back on it. So, I like when they on the stomach, especially when they got her hands.
Right. See, that's what the fuck. Okay, now we getting into some things now, boo. Literally getting into some things. Now, boo, I'm sorry. Now, Uzi, sometimes guys will describe wet coochie as, sound like mac and cheese. Have you ever experienced the mac and cheese sound?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, like it's cool when you like fingering them when they make that sound, but when you hit it, I don't like that joint because when you pull out, that joint fart.
Oh, wait, Uzi. You know what? Why he doing this to me? Why? Wait, so Boob, what song was it? I make that pussy fart. I'm such an actress, Melissa Joan Hart. Shawty wanna lick me like the lollipop. Shawty said he lick like the way I make punani pop. Right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
I got that ready.
So babe. So I, you know what? Okay. So Uzi, how many times have you done it the most in one night? Because I have a rule.
15 times.
25, 100
Shut
times.
up, y'all.
The most I did.
Well, you
How
must
many-
go.
how many times
you
is the
are
most time?
relinquished from your
Duties.
Nah,
How
I ain't
many?
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm gonna keep it real. Like
Yeah.
you feel like I be feeling like I'm about to go crazy. Like I be like, all right, after I finish this time, I'm gonna go crazy. But I ain't gonna lie. 70% of the time, I only got like 1 or 2 in me. Unless,
Goodbye.
like,
Cut his mic.
no, hold up.
Cut his mic.
Hold up. Unless
Yes?
I'm on the Berkey.
I know.
So when I take the turkey, that's
I
a whole
know it's
different story.
one of my ex-boyfriends is listening to right now. He's cracking up, and I'm not saying no names, but he let me know he's listening, and I know right now he crying right now with what you just said because niggas know that. I'm glad you kept it. So off the perky, how many times you think you could do it in one night?
What? I can keep going on now after turkey.
Okay.
I really can. Like, I can. If I ain't off the perky, though, it's over. And I'm going to sleep. I don't care. I'm a brain.
Well, what do you like when a girl do all the work? You know, like because you said from the back, but like what about when a girl does all the work and like rides you and like makes you feel like really super, you know?
That never happened.
See, I don't be understanding how all niggas be. You know, I'm not gonna get into that right now.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm keeping it real. That don't happen because when you start doing that to me, because that's when I start choking you and all that.
Well, my. Okay, Uzi. On that note, I'm gonna part ways with Queen Radio. Because Auntie Chow. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's kind of, you know, getting choked, you know, and a little bit. It's kind of. Boof just came in the room looking at me like I'm crazy. Brooke, what you think? Ain't nothing wrong with getting choked a little something. If you into that.
If you into that, I think that's nice.
Yeah, Brooke needs to. Brooke is a very sexual being, and she's bad as fuck.
I feel like that.
She's
I see it.
sexual
You
fucking. Oh my god.
Joking is cool.
Uzi,
Yes,
me and Meek used to like Brooke.
Oh my god.
Really?
She loves telling
I
this
love telling the
story.
story.
Oh my
And so one time when we and him got together, he was like, "Oh, I remember when you posted Brooke as your woman crush one day. You know, I used to and like, and I was like, ew, whoa, you know what I'm saying?" So he wanted me to know that he thought she was, you know, bad, and I already knew that. And but so Uzi, what is the tallest girl you ever dated?
Ooh.
Are you into
Probably
taller
like-
girls or you like little bitty girls? Because I'm a little bitty.
Like, you know what's crazy though? I don't be really liking like a lot of little girls like that. Like, I don't like small girls like that. You gotta be on like you gotta be on some shit. Like you gotta have like you not really small. Like you know you really in reality like you really like 7 foot. But,
Oh.
you know, that's what I'm saying.
My vibe, right? Probably.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying. You like you know big dog shit.
Okay. Well, damn, I wish I would have, man, fuck. I wish I would have called you earlier because I gotta be somewhere and I wanted to continue this conversation with Uzi. But Uzi is my baby. He ain't taking an L. And I just want to say the Barbs love you, and I hope we can make it work for you to come with me on the summer tour because we're going to have a lot of fun. It's just turn up time.
Talking about you hope you can make it work. I'm flying, like, chill.
But Uzi, 1 minute, don't you change your motherfucking mind because I'm a down.
I ain't gonna lie, you know I'm crazy.
Thank you. And see, I'm glad you admitted it because you fucking like with Made in America. I hit him up the day before, like, yeah, you coming? He goes, coming where? I said, Uzi, if you do not have your ass on that stage, I ain't never talking to you again. Next thing you know, I see his little cute stuff coming on the stage and his little cute green little outfit and everything. I said, oh, okay. Thank you, Uzi, because that's the one thing. He don't play with his baby. Okay? And that's it. Now, all right, you guys, I love you so much. I love you to DJ Booth, to Ra and Brooke who are here, to Flex. You did an amazing job. Uzi, thank you for calling in. My Barbs, you guys everybody for listening in. I love you so much. Wit and everybody here right now with us. My baby. TJ, my baby. I love you. You guys, thank you. The whole team here for being supportive and everybody. And I'm going to... Okay, so the Barbie Dreams video is dropping today.
Okay.
The Barbie Dreams video is... The Barbie... Oh, Uzi, I want you to watch the Barbie Dreams video when it drops. Now, it's going to be on both YouTube and Vivo, y'all. And it's going to drop. And I wanted to stay on the show and tell, but I have the thing to be at 8. So you guys make...
You gotta be somewhere.
No, I'm mad. Uzi, I'm mad because I wanted to stay... I love questioning people about their sex life, you know? And you want to...
be somewhere, too.
What city you in, Uzi?
I'm not telling you. All you just letting you know I'm jumping on the gin and knee right now.
Oh, word?
No cap.
All right, Uzi, listen to me, my darling. I want you to I want to know what your schedule is going to look like because we got to go out starting in May.
Just text me, right?
I will.
Got you.
All right, well, okay, baby, take care. I love you, okay? I'll hit you soon.
Right, talk to you later.
All right, bye. Oh, God, I love him so much. He's my baby. All right, y'all, we gonna skedaddle, and I do fucking wish that I could, because I wanted to put the video out and talk to my babies about the video at the same time, but I have a little tiny, appointment. So, the Barbie Dreams video will be out tonight. That's all I can say. I don't want to give y'all the time and then disappoint you. It was supposed to be out hours ago, but it was 3 little things that I needed to fix. So it'll be out today, and I will be back in a couple days to talk to you guys. I love you. God bless you. Continue to win and continue to believe in yourself. And continue to stand up for what's right and stand up for yourself. And train people in your life to treat you like the queens you are. And that's it. We're going to leave on that note. Boof, what you going to get into?